5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bonifay Banter podcast.
Yeah, guys, episode 29. Daniel Johnson and Stefano Comollo in the studio. We call Daniel DJ just in case you don't get the translation. But welcome, boys. Two of the members from the Outliers wakeboard crew based right out here in Clermont. I see them out there freaking shredding every single day. And two of the new groms, not groms, y'all are way too old to be groms because there are younger guys on tour, but you are one of the newer guys kind of like on tour compared to this.
Well, we've known them as groms for a long time, so it's hard not to just be like, yeah, they're the groms, but now you look at how old you are and you're like, oh yeah, actually they're not groms anymore. But
welcome, boys. Welcome to the Bonifay Banter.
Thank you for having us. We're stoked to be here.
Yeah, thank you guys. This is an honor. Like, it feels good to be here.
You're right down the street, dude. That drive's not too quick to get.
I was gonna say it's always the coolest experience. It's like seeing you ripping the little grom going down the road, no shoes on, like
the little ruckus.
Yeah, you're not far down the road.
You need a scooter around these parts. I'm telling you,
we need one.
Definitely do. The boys drove by my house the other day and saw that my whole boathouse. I have it's made of aluminum and it has like a tarp over it, kind of like a cover, but it got the wind the other day was blowing like 40, 50 miles an hour, probably gusting up to like 60.
Yeah, I
blew it straight over. So y'all drove by and like saw it not sitting there.
Saw it flip. And our buddy was in the car and he was like, yeah, there is a guy some guy's dog just flipped. And we were like, wait, is that Parks' dog? We turned around, we drove by your house and we looked left and there was just a dog upside down. And I remember, but we helped you and it's back on his feet now.
I appreciate you. Yeah, the boys came over in the boat and we actually tied like a strap it was on its side. So we tied a rope to like one of the cross beams and they just pretty much pinned it. And what was that? That's like a 100 horsepower kind of
it was
boat.
a little fishing boat, not a
fishing
G
boat,
for
dude.
sure. It was a fishing boat. We were questioning it, but it worked.
But it pulled it straight back over, so now she's not in the right spot, but she is upright.
I don't think it would have worked if your dock wasn't where it was, because we had one of our buddies, Kyle, actually was sitting right on the dock, kind of holding the front of the boat, because where the rope was tied up, we were pulling.
It was kind of pulling you into the dock.
But it gave us the perfect leverage to just hold it straight and really be like we got it flipped and we weren't even to the end of your dock. Like we could hold it up against the side of the dock the whole way down. And
I appreciate the help, boys. You came over
sure.
in a time of crisis. Parks needed some help. Boys put on the wetsuits. It was cold too. It was like 40 degrees that morning. Shane, you wouldn't have gotten in the water.
No. But he hit me up and he was like, "Hey, I think your brother's dock just flipped," and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
I like you're my emergency call number. We can't get a hold of Parks. We got to call Shane.
Yeah, we left a little message on the Ring doorbell because we knocked and nobody answered, and so we were just like, yeah, nothing we can do right now. But
you did say you came up to the Ring doorbell and you gave a
if you check your doorbell,
I don't know if you can see in the Ring doorbell behind me, but your dog is blowing over.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Figured reach out to Shane, try to get it worked out.
Yeah.
That's what Clermont neighbors are for, right?
Always ready to help a neighbor.
100%.
That's pretty sick. So y'all, what's the Outliers crew about based out of here in Clermont? How many people are in it?
So I don't know if there's an official number.
I like that. Sometimes it's good.
It's the crew who's in town at the moment, right? Like we have a bunch of people from all over. Not everybody's always here.
It's a revolving door.
Yeah, like we're all based in Clermont. This is where we ride and train, and this is where we are locals. But like everybody's from all over, and everybody goes back home and.
Who all's in it?
I was gonna say, we'll throw out Steph, Hunter, Kira, Brett, Yunso, Yui,
and yourself,
Hamasaki, me.
Yeah, that's a solid crew.
Yeah, I mean, but like Daniel was saying, like anybody can be in an edit or anybody can be with us. Like, if we fly to another country, like me and Hunter posted an edit in Italy. Wherever we would go, we would like add riders from that place, like just a couple clips.
Good friend section and kind of like
it's a community.
Yeah, it's ever evolving, you know.
Yeah,
that's pretty sick. When I was out on the porch the other day and y'all are riding and like y'all just went out of frame by the trees and then all of a sudden I hear, Dude, like in a roar that I haven't heard in a long time, and I was like, dude, what the fuck just happened out there? I think I texted you or Kira.
Texted me.
I was like, dude, what was landed out there? I didn't know of like some new 12 or like
Shout out to Brett.
Yeah,
For
Brett,
sure.
that was Brett Powell's
first day ever sending double cab, and he got it in like 6 or 7.
No
tries.
way,
Like,
really?
I don't
6
know.
tries coming into a double cab.
Yeah, just banged it out. It definitely wasn't the cleanest one ever, but
well,
like,
Yeah.
dude,
he
first
definitely
it,
spun the first one so perfectly. We're like, Brett, you're not getting out of the water before you
land
land it.
dude.
Like,
You gotta just keep.
and
going.
it happened.
That's pretty damn good.
That's
6
cool.
tries.
That's really cool.
But
yeah.
it was awesome. We had Kira's mom and all of her friends out on the boat. Like
I saw her Instagram story later,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, this is it." And then everyone's like, just pandemonium in the
Yeah.
boat.
It's such a good feeling whenever one of the boys lands a new trick and
Exactly.
everybody's there with it, and it's just like, yeah.
That's what makes it happen.
And in a way, like landing your first first flip is very, very, very special. But like nothing ever is that special again until you land like a double flip. I feel like that's
Exactly.
like the next like. I mean, you're excited on every
Yeah.
new trick that you make, but when you make your first double, you're like, it almost feels like
and
the,
doubles
like
are just another level of commitment. Like it's a gnarly trick for sure, and you can come up wrong. They're definitely ankle and knee
Consequential,
killers, you know. So it's scary.
That's what I was telling him. I was like, dude, enjoy that one, Brett, because the first one's always the best.
Of
course.
That's the feeling.
Of course.
I love it.
Or the last, if you can know which one's going to be your last.
Yeah.
Wow.
The last is sad.
I wouldn't be cheering for my last double cab.
No. But if you can do
You
them,
never-
if you can do them old enough, like I might be able to make one more double cab, but I
got it.
doubt. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
you
got
yeah,
it,
no
didn't
shit.
You got
I'm
it.
not saying it's impossible, but it's been really tough to land that next one. So I'm just saying that like you really, when you get older and you really appreciate that.
Well, you
when
don't know when
the
it's
double
the
cabs
last
get
one.
fewer and fewer and fewer.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, you don't know when it's the last one.
Well,
Like,
they
I
do
mean,
them so easy now. I feel like they can do them way easier than I did back in the day.
I don't know. You did yours pretty
They're
easy.
doing them off
Yours
the
is-
wake, like on a bad kick.
You
Like,
would do it off the missed double up, like no, like you could come around on that pretty easy. Like you had a doubt.
And I would say there's definitely bigger wakes now.
oh yeah,
yeah.
that's a.
And there's also a big difference between grab double and ungrab. Like the ungrab double cab
It's so
is
gnarly.
harder.
Yeah, you gotta
For
have a
sure.
strong core for that.
Yeah, 100%. Like,
I mean, I grabbed the handle the whole time.
yeah.
That counts
That's
as a
what I would
grab.
joke around to people.
Look, I
They're like,
just-
"Do you ever do a grab double cab
Just
roll?" I
because
was
the
like,
grab helps you
I was like,
tuck.
I'm pretty sure like every one of those I was grabbing the handle the entire time.
Yeah, not in any no grab way. Like no grab hate. Like
No,
But
it's
harder.
Back in the day, you just had to get it. It wasn't worth me not ever doing a double cab roll because I couldn't grab it. I was like, I'm gonna do it, and just get it done, and then I'll figure out how to grab it later, which I never did.
I never got a double flip behind the boat.
never.
Yeah, I only had kickers. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Damn, sorry, Shade. I could tell something was on your face when we were talking about those
Yeah,
double
so
flips.
it's
man.
like- I
Oh,
want to
that's
relate,
tough.
but I
Shade's
can't
face
relate.
just turned
guys.
to like
No.
a sad puppy dog.
But
face.
I made a double and I know the feeling, so I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
we'll
it's
give it-
close.
we'll give
it's
it to
close.
y'all.
Yeah.
You made it to the board?
What?
You made it to the board.
Yeah, I made it to the
so you
board.
know.
Two
I
upside
guess
downs.
you never did do a double.
I tried a handful. I tried a bunch of double back rolls. I tried.
I
a
feel
few
like double toe
front
back roll
rolls.
would have been your jam.
Yeah, I was close on a few. I thought I was going to make it and just never sort of kept committing. You
y'all
know,
know-
I'd try like 2 or 3 and then.
Do y'all know who the first person to ever do a double toe back roll is?
I could throw a name out there, but I'm not sure it'll be correct. Danny? Harv?
Nope.
It kind
It's
of caught me by
it
surprise last
did.
episode, ladies and gentlemen. Chad Sharp.
Sharp. Yeah.
Yeah, first. He was the first one to ever do a grabbed
Grab,
double
grab
flip.
double flip.
I didn't know
We'll
that.
tell you
What about first double off the wake? You know who did
First double off the wake. Well,
Shapiro?
that? No.
no.
Do you know this one?
Yep.
Off the wake. Off the wake.
Trevor.
We're getting into it. We're getting
Trevor?
into a little.
Trevor
getting
Hansen.
into a little.
Trevor
trivia.
Hansen.
Yeah. First double. What do you do? Hillside double back roll.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right as like the boats started to get like bigger, like the wakes started to get like that when the new holes started to come in.
Well, you're learning new things every day.
Yeah.
Hey, we're full
And
of knowledge.
we're not even into the trivia. We have trivia later on the episode. So
I love the wakeboard knowledge because I definitely don't have enough of it.
Exactly.
we got it all.
most of our trivia isn't based is not really wakeboard kind of based. It's kind of like more random. So it's good that we did get a little trivia.
Yeah.
So summer's getting ready to get going. Springtime right now. It's the last cold snap. It's about 40 degrees this morning, but I think that's the last of it. You boys just got back from Moomba Masters, which is a huge contest that they do on the Melbourne River right there.
The yard.
Hundreds of thousands of people like on the shoreline for this thing. I actually have never been to Moomba, but what was it? What was it like? You boys traveling over there?
It was great. I mean, Australia. It feels a little. I mean, ancient, I would say. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because it's, the first comp of the year. Everybody, you don't know how everybody is. Everybody's ready. This year, as last year, I didn't manage to put down a lot of tricks. But, and I'm not super stoked about it, but it's okay. This is how competition goes. But it was good to have all the boys back together in Australia.
It's like the first time you kind of like see everyone. Because a lot of Australians go back and kind of you don't see a lot.
Yeah, and exactly
maybe
like Dana was
Florida,
saying, Yui and Yunso, our two friend, Japanese and Korean, flew to Moomba. So we got the crew kind of back together, and
Sick.
so that was nice. That was for sure nice to get the
How
boys.
how early do you get there?
I want to throw out Julia too.
Julia too.
Oh yeah,
Julia.
Sorry, Julia.
Sorry, Julia.
shout out. Oh, yeah.
But we got there on Friday. So it's a crazy flight. So you take off Wednesday evening here,
You lose it
land Friday, but when you come back, you land
ahead of when you flew off.
Yeah,
took
so
off.
you'll take off Wednesday and then land Wednesday night.
So you pretty much like keep a day. You like keep
You like
gain
live the same
gain
day.
a couple
Yeah,
hours
so
flying
the-
home, and then you lose a whole day coming in.
Yeah, so the jet lag and like having to compete with jet lag is
Do you
definitely
get in
something
early
you
when
have
you
to
said
plan.
you got in Friday in the contest? Is
We
that
did
weekend?
last year. I've only been a handful of times. We did last year, but this year we got there a little bit shorter and we took off Wednesday, flew Friday.
So I'm hearing that right. You land Friday, coming from the States, and you're competing Saturday.
Kira
Sunday.
competed on Saturday.
Competing Sunday.
Kira
yeah.
competed on Saturday. I competed on Sunday. So
Okay.
Kira had a day less to get kind of used
Damn,
to
so she was probably pretty shook too.
jet
huh?
lag. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
jet lag's pretty
definitely.
gnarly sometimes.
It's
It
gnarly
is.
for
I almost
sure.
feel it's worse coming back.
Yeah, no, coming back definitely is worse. But I mean, I didn't sleep very good on the flight, but no, yeah, it's what it is.
I
But,
passed out.
Yeah, Steph
was
sleeps
great.
good anywhere, dude. He'll sleep on the floor. But yeah, we got there Friday. Kira competed Saturday. I competed Sunday, Monday. Sunday was semis, and then they had LCQ in the evening. But it's just a really hard place to ride. Like it's not many places you ride or especially compete in have current. And having to do your first pass down, second pass back, the speed changes. And Scotty does a good job. Like I don't even know what speed we're going. You just tell him a rope length, and he does it. And
Yeah, it is a crazy variable that you don't really
your
deal
first
with
pass
a lot.
and second pass,
and it's
most
always
of the time feel like different speeds.
right. And anytime it's like current, like the rollers never really
Yes, never really stop.
move. They always like the ones that are going upstream just kind of like sit there. So there's all this kind of like
Yeah.
to where most rollers kind of like bounce off and will kind of clear, but like
Yeah.
the current and the speed's a whole different thing. And like
Yeah.
Scotty probably does better,
And it was
does
dialed.
it better
It
than
was
like
pretty
anyone.
dialed for sure, but
Right.
like,
But even then
a
it's
factor.
still a little bit, it is still a bit of a factor.
Yeah.
And you got third at that one?
Yes.
Damn,
yeah, I
that's gotta
got
be,
third. That
that's
was
gotta
my
be
best.
sick, man. That's your best result yet in
Yep.
a weight contest.
Yeah. Last year was the debut year in pro, and I made a few finals, but never got on the podium. So I was stoked to start this year with the podium. For
That's
sure.
good.
Dude,
That's gotta feel
that's
good.
got to give you tons of confidence going into the
Yeah.
next one.
Yeah.
Especially first contest of the year, getting on the podium. You know what I mean? Like that's it starts you out right.
Yeah.
Yeah, already looking
That's
up.
the way to go.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I think you boys are like really like this kind of like era, like when you're riding, like because I feel like this is like when you can really swing for the fence because you almost have like everything to win and like really nothing to lose right now. You like you said, you just came on tour last year. And you're like, was last year your rookie or 2 years?
Oh, 2 years ago.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say
We
2
swapped the
years.
same year.
Yeah.
Right, but
that's my
and
bad.
you're just in this position to where I feel like you can use that in your advantage to where like you can I mean, not even necessarily go for the win, but like even getting a podium, you can like really go for broke on this and not feel like I mean, what you're going to try to ride conservative so you can start to chip away at like 5th and 4th places, like 6th places to try to get to an overall kind of like, I don't know. It just seems like you're in a good spot to kind of be the underdog and just kind of like swing up at them, you know?
For sure. I agree.
And there's so many names too. It's like, whenever you're in a heat, you're like, oh, I definitely got to throw it all over the wall.
There is no more heat. There is no more easy heat anymore.
There's no easy heat.
No.
Yeah.
Not one.
That's good.
I remember, I remember back in the day there were easy heats, and it seems like as like it got like, and now it's like, even when I didn't compete, I'd be like, oh, the heats are pretty gnarly. Now they're really, and it's just like, you look at them today, you're like, yeah, right, dude.
Yeah.
What? This is a quarterfinal?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It makes for good, like, to watch though, because you really don't know. Like, even as a competitor, there's like, obviously there's a few guys who consistently make it, but like, it really could be anybody on any given day.
Yeah. Yeah. So many good riders.
Yeah, today if somebody puts down his 8 tricks, like everybody needs to go and like just do their tricks. And
nowadays it's like you can almost see a dude on the dock that you're not even really familiar with the name, and you're like, oh, this could be an easy heat. And that dude goes off and just goes wham wham wham, lays down like 4 down and back.
Yeah.
You're like, oh.
and you're like, all right, this is not an easy heat
now
anymore.
Yeah. Well, girls are back on tour. That's pretty
good.
exciting.
Yeah, we're pumped.
I like when Grab Matters when Hunter took down the thing.
That was good.
The
Yeah.
ticker, how many days till girls are back on tour.
That was the perfect way to do that. I love that.
Yeah,
though,
that
too.
was great, man. Kira's got to be psyched, huh?
Yeah, she is pumped. Yeah, she was in the video. She had a few words in there. It was good.
And it's they should be on for the they shouldn't have ever got off.
No,
like
it's
especially
crazy.
with how many there's not like hundreds of riders in pro
Exactly.
mint, you know what I mean? Like there's enough to be able to make it. So
For
I'm
sure.
glad that they are back on. And
But I love the
Hope I
way
get
they
to see
did that video and included all the girls. And
I thought it was really good.
it was well done. Because it shows, and all those girls, getting more girls out to the event, even if they don't think they're going to be winning or in the top 3, getting out there and just everybody riding and competing,
For sure.
it's important. It's important to showcase.
It's huge, and like Shane said, probably it should have never really went away, but for the fact it did, it's back now, so
It's cool.
and it's just good. There's so many young, inspiring little girl wakeboarders out there that want to have something to kind of look up to, and when they don't really even have kind of a good end goal or can see the way life would be as a pro and the contest you would go to and the tour or what you would do. It's just good that's back because it's such a fabric within all of wakeboarding,
Yeah. I mean, they've been I've said it before, but it's one of the reasons wakeboarding stuck around in X Games for so long too, is because we had a female portion of the sport. A lot of the extreme sports didn't have a female category. So they liked wakeboarding because it was there was, top of the
it
line
had some
females doing
variation,
it. So
of
it's and it was a big part of it. And
This day and age, social media too. There's so many girls, so many fans. They have all these girls have a lot.
A lot of the girls have more followers than the guys.
And I feel like their followers
100%.
can be a little bit more engaging. Really,
For sure.
Listen to them.
And there's a lot more support that comes from that.
And it wouldn't be bad for
And
you,
the
boy.
wakeboarding.
Maybe Stefano. Maybe they could bring some of their fans out. And maybe pack that shoreline with some more girls.
Yeah.
Love that. Not a bad idea.
It's not. It's really not.
Did y'all get to see the La Familia premiere when you're in?
Oh, wow.
In
Yeah.
Mumba.
I mean,
Don't go
obviously we
spoil
can't.
it.
We're
No,
not
don't
speaking
spoil
on-
it
That's
too
what I
much.
was gonna say.
Don't
we're
spoil
not
anything
gonna
trick wise,
spoil
but
it.
I do want to talk to y'all kind of about it. But
no,
what
it
that?
was amazing. Just the vision that Donnie had and put together and was able to tell a true story about wakeboarding and about friendships and about family and everything. It is a really, really amazing project.
And the way
That's
that he did it, there's no way he could have done better. With everything going on, how Daniel said, how the stories put up, different section and everything, it's It just goes with it. It goes perfectly with it. And then if we want to talk about trick wise, not saying any tricks, of course.
There's some hammers.
But
though.
there is some stuff that you'll be jumping on your chair.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Dude,
sick.
that gives me.
I know. I'm so bummed
so
I wasn't
psyched to
there
see-
for it though. I wanted to. I wish they would have. The original first premiere was like here, but it's coming. It's coming here in Orlando. So
I forget who I was talking to. Someone who was telling me they're like, dude, it's probably the best wakeboard movie ever. Like
Damn,
they were like
really?
super fucking fired up on it. Like I was like, damn, dude, that's pretty.
that's sick.
And one of the coolest things to me that I noticed was there was a big crowd there, and I didn't see one thing posted on Instagram, and they didn't ask anybody. Like they didn't make an announcement like, "Hey, no videos, no nothing."
Everyone just kind of naturally had that.
And everybody like had the respect to be like, I'm not gonna leak this. Like I'm not gonna be that person.
Wow,
I didn't
that's
see a
kinda- that's
single
really
thing.
cool.
But I assumed they would have made like an announcement, like, hey, like
totally.
under wraps, like we don't want to
Yeah,
hear
low
nothing.
key. No,
Yeah,
hey, everyone
yeah.
enjoyed the movie. We're doing a premiere.
It was
no one else
super-
on the other side of the world. You're the only
Exactly.
part of the world who's seeing
Yes,
this right now.
there
Please
was
don't
nothing
shoot
about
too much.
that.
They
There
didn't
was
say
nothing
it.
about that.
That's
Nothing
awesome.
about
Damn.
it, and nobody posted. There was
There
I
was
didn't see-
nothing out there.
I mean, and it goes to show how captivating it is if nobody's like, oh, let me take a little bit of video. Everybody's
Yeah.
like locked in. They're
Locked
like,
in.
oh, like
100%.
Not just
I bet
posting the
afterward-
story
I
because
bet
they're
afterwards
watching.
they were like, man, I didn't even get any shot or like any clip. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
if it's that good, you're locked in. You're not
Of
even
course,
thinking about
of
your
course.
phone.
And there were pictures of just like a still frame, that
yeah.
just said the movie or whatever. But it was great.
No, that is
Great
really
to
cool.
see.
That is really cool. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
I like how they did like geographically sections, like when they travel to an area, everyone gets their own part kind of like within that kind of. I haven't seen the movie, but Donnie told me,
Yeah.
is that kind of like how they do it?
Yeah,
Like,
pretty
when they-
much.
Yeah, I don't
They
want to spoil it.
yeah, that's why.
That's
Yeah,
I mean
yeah,
that's not
but
really
yeah.
a spoiler.
Yeah,
but
no, but
I'm
yeah,
just saying,
yeah.
Donnie
Yeah.
had a great vision.
It's like a
Yes.
story around the world, I would say.
Yeah.
And I feel like the
With-
good movies, like always, like sometimes, like they take so long to do to where like it evolves into something that it wasn't planned on being. Like I bet the end product of this wasn't probably what Donnie imagined when they goes day one, where we're filming La Familia, the movie. Over this 2
Over the
years, I
time,
bet so
of
much
course.
stuff happened and relationships bonding, you travel, and all these kind of memories are kind of like captured on film.
Yeah, and you're getting
To where, like-
different things are happening while you're shooting, and you're getting the footage. You're like, this is all a story that we have to show people. You know what I mean? So it does change while you're like doing it. So I'm stoked for those.
I
boys.
cannot
Stoked
wait
for
to see
Donnie's.
it.
I know.
Yeah.
So what they're doing premieres, they're doing do you know where they're doing the
Yeah,
premieres?
they're doing Argentina, not this weekend, I think the next one.
pretty much all the places they filmed, right?
Yeah,
So,
pretty
like,
much.
Australia.
Yeah, they did Australia.
Argentina.
They're doing Argentina, and then I think they're doing Italy and Florida as like the last one.
It's a bummer the Florida's the last one.
I can't wait that long. I might have to.
I might fly to
travel.
Argentina.
I'm going to Argentina.
Use some miles.
Next
get on
weekend.
down there.
Just
Make it
take a trip down.
Oh damn, that
Do a
would be
podcast
sick.
out of it.
I heard Mossy surprised him down there because Mossy just broke his collarbone.
Yeah.
And so yeah, but
We
so
actually
he,
Yeah,
saw
he-
Massey at the airport.
he was on our
same
flight.
so
yeah.
he didn't go with the whole crew over there. And
No.
he was on y'all's flight.
Yeah,
That's sick.
he,
That's awesome.
he told us, he was like, yeah, none of the boys know I'm going. Like,
Oh yeah, so keep it.
they
up.
think that
Yeah.
I'm not going to be there. And I mean,
that's
obviously he
good.
got there.
that
at the
was the
same
only time
as
someone
us.
told you to keep the phone on.
Yeah,
the
yeah. Massey was like, don't tell him we're coming.
Yeah, just like walking through the airport, and I see a Red Bull hat, and I'm like, a Red Bull hat? And then he turns around, and I'm like, oh, it's massive coming to Australia.
That's,
Yeah, Flegel was on the flight too. Shout out.
That's good. That's a good good crew to fly over with.
Yeah,
Of
it was good.
course.
Always.
It's always
Always.
fun seeing wakeboarders.
Yeah,
in the
it's always
airport
fun traveling
anytime.
with the boys.
La Familia, the movie, dude.
Yeah.
How long is it? You think?
Probably an hour.
An hour, a little bit over.
That's good. Yeah,
Hour
that's
and
good.
20.
I like
if I had
that.
to guess. Yeah.
And that's not a spoiler alert.
No.
No. This is a timing frame.
Yeah, that's the time frame. That's not-
we're just teasing it up. Where y'all off to next?
I don't even know, to be honest.
Pretty
Life
much,
moves
Clermont.
fast.
Have they
Clermont.
released the pro tour schedule yet?
Yes, but all the pro tours are in Groveland. So
What? They're
Yeah.
all in Groveland?
Oh, the
we're
same
not
spot.
traveling
We're not
pro
traveling
tour.
for pro. I mean, we are. We're going to go
Yeah,
drive,
we're going to
drive
Dude,
12
it's
minutes.
sick, bro. We're saving money this year.
Lake David is a sweet little lake to do it on.
100%.
Y'all like right on that lake?
Yeah, it's a good lake. I mean, it's always like pretty calm, and it's
It's like
not,
a shallow section in the middle.
yeah, there's a shallow section in the middle. Like you gotta do like a trick and then wait and then do the rest. But the past 2 years they've been doing the format with 3 tricks, line, and then best trick coming back and double up. So this year they're doing 3 stops there. So I don't know how that's gonna work. They said they have different formats and
So 3 stops, they said? Or-
yeah, only 3
Yeah,
stops.
3 stops.
Yep. Yeah, it's a little triple crown, kind of like
Groveland Triple Crown.
Groveland Triple Crown.
It's a good site though. There's enough viewing space on shore. Like you can see everything.
It
Pretty
is good for the
easy.
viewers.
There's a little
Parking's
water
kinda
park.
manageable.
Like, I mean, you know, if I have a family that like I'm coaching, like that's the event I'll tell them to go to for sure. Like
Agreed.
they can bring
Yeah.
the kids and the kids play in the water park. Do it.
Yeah, there's the skate park. There's
skate park, water park, good parking, and there's a Hardee's. It's the closest restaurant right there.
Parks
and
loves a Hardee's.
a good breakfast. The lunch and dinner can
Yeah.
take it back.
I haven't
Not that
frequented
good for
the
lunch and
Hardee's
dinner?
If
enough.
y'all do y'all what? You
I
haven't been to
haven't
Hardee's enough?
Yeah, I haven't
Never.
frequented it.
Don't say in Clermont. Don't say that out loud. Like,
Okay.
don't let other people hear you
All
say
right.
that. Like, keep that on the low. But you should go explore the Hardee's menu. It's
for breakfast. though.
extravagant for breakfast.
Okay.
For breakfast only.
Yeah. Never. Yeah, you're in a desperate situation if you're eating Hardee's for lunch.
Okay.
You're in a desperate situation if you're eating it for breakfast.
Not true. Not
That's the quote
true.
of the year.
I'm telling you, the biscuits are phenomenal. The biscuits
Okay.
and gravy, the breakfast Frisco sandwich.
Have you had Bojangles?
Breakfast Frisco.
Have
I had
you?
Bojangles one time. It was really
Bojangles
dry.
has a
It was
pretty
really
good
dry. I
biscuits
think
and
I just had a
Right?
bad. But yeah, maybe you
I
give
feel
me it,
that
and I trust
too.
you because you're from Italy. You know good
knows
food when you
food.
taste it. So that's why I think you would like Hardee's.
But
Yeah.
Bojangles
All right.
is better in North Carolina.
I'll definitely try it.
It's better in North Carolina than in Florida.
You think Bojangles is better in North
Yeah,
Carolina
for
than
sure.
Florida? The humidity just
yeah,
does
it
something.
does
up.
something to it.
That's
I remember BT gave me a breakfast sandwich from there. I was like, dude, this tastes like Afghanistan 2004. Dude. This thing tastes like horrible.
dry ass chicken, dry ass biscuit.
That's hilarious.
It was free though, so I ate it.
Yeah.
Always.
Can't complain.
I don't like that. I don't like fried eggs on my breakfast.
I don't either.
sandwiches.
I'm with you there. I'm
Especially
a
from
scrambled.
fast food places.
I want a scrambled egg on my
Yeah.
breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, like I don't really trust the McMuffin egg on that. I know they showed the egg cracking into the
Sure.
thing, and that's
In
like,
the ad.
but it's like that whole kind of ridge kind of like thing.
Well, it's because you're getting one bite might be yolk, one might be whites.
Right.
You know, you're not
Yeah.
getting. It's like,
And I
that's
do
why-
like a mixture. I'm
Yeah,
a
like
scrambled kind of guy.
Yeah. No, it's definitely the correct way you should make a breakfast sandwich. I mean, I do like
I would
a
go
homemade
with poached
breakfast.
eggs.
Poached egg, I could see that. I don't mind if I make it at home, throw a fried egg on there, and that yolk's got to be runny though, so it runs all over. You know,
Of
it's
course.
almost
The
like
sandwich.
But
The
at
sauce on
a
the
fast food place, they're not giving you runny yolks.
You're not getting a you're not getting a poached egg.
No.
No.
No eggs bennies at fast food places.
Nah.
Some places try to do one.
What about
actually.
Artie's?
Hardee's? yeah, that's a good question. They could probably do it. If I trust any fast food place to get it done, it would be Hardee's.
I think that would be like a.
Boys, you got to go get it. Don't do it on
All right.
tournament. Don't
Yeah,
do it
yeah,
on
yeah.
contest day because I don't want to be like it'll sit heavy.
Oh, okay. It's kind of like Waffle
and I know
House.
you be eating
Yeah,
like good
Steph-
pasta and shit. This would like fuck your stomach up,
Steph's a
dude.
huge Waffle
Your stomach.
House.
Maybe you're from North Carolina. You're probably ready for the shit, but you're not. You can't handle American fast
Okay.
food. You got that
Yeah.
Italian tummy, dude.
Dude,
That's
I
it. That
had
thing's
some bad
You're used
experiences.
to good ingredients. You're not used to this shit, dude.
Yeah.
You're not cut out for Hardee's, baby. Maybe start small, but I'm saying just test it at just not on a contest.
Okay,
day.
yeah, I'll just go
Or a
tomorrow
long
morning.
flight.
I'll
Or a
go
long
tomorrow morning.
Now we're talking.
Or a long flight.
For your good ingredients, his favorite pizza is from 7-Eleven. As an Italian,
It's pretty.
as an
pretty
Italian,
great. It's
his-
pretty great.
Your favorite
I know.
pizza is from
And-
from
All
7-Eleven.
right, favorite pizza is like a big word, but
All right,
That's
was
the word you use.
stretch.
that's the word I
but-
use. Yes,
but you do like the
I do
7-Eleven
like the
pizza.
7-Eleven pizza.
What do you think the best part is? Is it the sauce or is it like the? Where,
I think he likes the chewiness.
Yeah, a little
It's
bit
got
of
like
that.
that Little Caesars kind of bounce
Yeah,
to it.
and it's like good. You walk into 7-Eleven, there are like these little slices with pepperoni,
Yeah.
and they're hot, and they're there with the ranch.
I've
and
had
they're
it
like,
before. I've
Dude,
had
they
7-Eleven
might
pizza.
not let you into Italy after you describing that 7-Eleven pizza just now.
Yeah, whenever that sentence comes out when I'm in Italy, they're like, "What's your problem?" I'm like, "I don't know. I mean, I'm like this."
Hey, they gotta try it. They might.
Yeah, and they never tried. They talk and they never tried it.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Do you cook?
Right.
Cook the boys a lot of meals and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I chef up sometimes. Of course, I'll make some pasta whenever there's need to. But yeah, now our friend Kyle is coming. Like he's staying at Kira's house for a bit, and he's been like chefing up, and I've been enjoying that because there is another person that cooks, so we can just make up plates and like make dinners like with first course, second course,
Oh,
and
to
just like,
courses. Yeah.
yeah.
But when you're making up pasta for the boys, what are you going? Like, what type of sauce you throwing on there?
I'm just going classic. I'll make some tomato sauce, but like with some tomatoes and the sauce, and let it cook for like a couple hours, slow heat.
Okay, yeah.
Add some like oil and salt, and then just like pretty much just classic tomato sauce. And whenever
Grandma's recipe.
grandma's recipe, kind of. And then whenever we want to go crazy, I'll make some carbonara. But
I couldn't say that if I tried.
But you're
it.
pretty
Carbonara.
But you love it. You love
Carbonara,
it.
yeah.
You love a little.
I do love it.
When I went to Italy, Parks was like, make sure you go get a little spaghetti carbonara.
Dude, when I went to Italy, we were cruising all over the place, and I tried to order it in so many places, and not any, like, no restaurant had it on the menu. And I was like, "Can I get a carbonara?" They're like, "Oh no, we don't have it here." I was like, "How do they not have it in Italy?" They're like, "Well, it's actually territorial. It's like down in the south."
yeah,
Is it in
it's
south of
it's
Italy
from
or-
Rome.
From Rome, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, I was like, man, I travel like 2,000 miles to get here, and I can't go the next 120 miles to get the carbonara. I like how like they're just like up here, they're like, absolutely not.
Nah, dude, not touched.
You better take that shit to Rome. You want to cover it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
obviously there are some restaurants that have it, but when I went to nice places, they're like, they almost
Yeah.
like, they stand their ground. They're like,
Yeah.
dude, this is what we're serving here.
Respect.
Yeah, they do their thing. In the South, they do their thing. Of course, there is place, like you said, where you can find anything. But if you
Hardee's.
want that thing and make it like proper, of course, you got to go where it's from.
Yeah.
I went down the wormhole of trying to make carbonaras, though. It's a tricky thing, dude. It's touchy.
Yeah.
Well, you're our neighbor, so you can walk to her house one night. I'll
should
make
have
you
him
one.
make
Dude, I
Yep.
know
He
where to
makes
get the
some
guanciale
good
around here, dude.
carbonara.
We got you, dude. Have you been,
Corelli's?
yeah, Corelli's is
the
good.
Corelli's is
Pantry.
good. Corelli's Pantry is
Yeah,
good.
and Cosa Nostra.
Yeah,
It's the
but
one on
is
the
that
corner.
a pan? It's like is that
It's
a
sam-
shop
It's a
or
sandwich
a,
shop, but they have like they sell meats and cheeses
Oh,
and all
okay.
kind of stuff in there.
Oh,
and
I haven't been
pastas.
yet.
Yeah, it's really good. That's the best. They have a damn good sandwich.
The first time we took him into Corelli's, he was like a kid in a candy store.
Really? Did it just
Yeah.
hit all the stuff that you've like seen?
Yeah,
Corelli's Pantry is like a Clermont Italian kind of like little local, kind of like grocery store and pizza kind of place here in downtown Clermont.
Yeah, but they have one aisle, just literally one aisle.
Hey,
you walk in.
hey.
I know. but
Hey.
you
What
can
do you- what do you want? Like you want to like Publix?
No, but there is a lot of more things from Italy you can sell.
Yeah.
It's staying underground.
True.
Yeah, dude.
The only thing you're specific on is the pasta, the brand of pasta,
Yeah.
the Rouse. It's got to be.
Well, that's or Barilla, because those are the two brands that are
cheese?
good.
Or
No, the
oh,
pot,
yeah,
like
yeah.
the noodle itself.
Yeah.
What about this, the March Madness, boys? Now that we've all now made it into the
Second
round.
All
But-
three of it?
well, let me preference the viewers or listeners with. So March Madness is Liquid Force did this thing where they asked all their team riders to grab their best clip of the year and send it in, and we made it's a big bracket. Like I
Old
think
guys,
there's
old schoolers, and the new
everyone,
kids. So, yeah.
everybody.
So
There's
everyone
wake
has their best
surfers,
clip.
wake
Yeah.
skates. There's everybody in there. So there's like 28, I think, at the end of it. But yeah, but everybody threw in there. I even got on there. Tom Fouché, Watson, Melissa were in there. But
Watson's
everybody's
hit was
throwing down there.
Crazy.
yeah, Watson's hit was crazy.
Yes.
And he did make it through.
He didn't
He
make
didn't
it
make
through.
it through. Well, he was.
I don't think that was Watson's craziest clip.
It's
though.
not as crazy as clip, but I actually picked it because I asked him for a clip, and he was like, I don't have one.
You
offhand.
sabotage Watson finally.
No, but I found that clip that I forgot he did, and I was like, "That's still
That was
a banger
still kinda
clip."
sick, yeah.
That's a
The
crazy-
Watson's problem is that he went against Zara, and
Yeah.
Zara's got a lot of
Followers,
followers. And
yeah.
if she says, "Hey, I need you to vote for me,"
Yeah.
even Watson's looks can't get you through that one.
Yeah.
But
Watson's good looking too.
But Czar's hit was really good though too. Czar did the
for
back
sure.
seven.
The back
It's-
seven,
yeah.
of course.
So, but
That
it's
was
really
sick,
cool.
Yeah, and that was never been done too.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. It was the first one.
That is really cool that they're just like comparing everyone, and y'all made it through the first round.
Yeah.
What is this? The Elite Eight? It says that
No,
this is the
now we're
final eight?
due.
16.
Yeah, it started off at 16, right?
No,
it's
28.
28.
Oh, damn.
28 and two. Gavin and Rivers both got buys into the next round. So it was like, I
Do we
think it
know
would've
why?
Yeah, we don't. Do we know?
Do we
Should
know
we
why?
protest?
Because they're
Should we
both.
protest?
Because of the bangers.
Should we protest?
No, because they were both riders of the year.
No,
No,
I was
that
just
doesn't.
wondering.
No, there's
Oh,
no.
that's fair.
I don't. There's no
That's
fine
fair.
print about that.
Yeah, no, that's exactly why.
that what it is?
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
Gavin got it 2 years ago, and Rivers got it this year. So
Interesting.
No, that's
so
fair.
yeah, so
sounds
they
about
got
right.
buys, and it actually helped the bracket because the way we needed it
Yeah.
to work
Yeah,
out.
yeah, You're like, should Tony Finn have a clip?
Yeah, but it's sick, and you guys threw down some heaters. I want to say your clip. You said you've been filming a lot, but this seemed like it was filmed with a very,
dude,
very
it was
horrible
iPhone 6.
camera.
iPhone 6. I
It
think
was
is what-
so bad.
It
I
was
got
so
it from you,
bad.
and I was like,
All right.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
You're like,
I was that was my last set at my dad's school before the day after the day the lake would have closed
Because your dad's flip phone.
no, the lake would have closed, and so I was riding, and I was like, I'm gonna try back 10. I hadn't tried it in a bit, and my buddy had broken his phone, and he had his like iPhone XX or something, some old stuff with just the one camera. And I was like, try to zoom at least a little bit and see how it looks like.
it was,
But I definitely want that film better.
There was a few riders that have sent in
Get the
some.
sidekick out and shoot this.
Dude, but with technology, like some of the riders' clips that came through, I was just like, "Boys, what do we do? Are you screen recording this off of like an iPad?" Like, I don't know.
You're like, we transfer me this, and we transfer you. You're like, damn it.
Yeah. I was like, but bangers none the least. Bangers.
Yeah, would you?
Yours,
He did. Stefano did back 10.
back 10 off the wake.
Mr. Grab.
It was
Mr.
still
Grab.
good.
But
Still
you grabbed the
good.
handle a
Did
bunch
not
of times.
reach for the
Right.
There you
I
go.
pass it even.
And then yours is a crazy one. What is this?
So I don't know if it had a name before, but Derek Cook actually commented and coined the official name, but Slurpee refill.
A Slurpee
Because the
refill.
Slurpee is
Yeah,
wrapped to either roll the blind or fold the
Yeah,
blind
it's sort of
heat.
like a weird thing.
It's
Yeah.
one of the two.
It is.
And-
It sort of. It had a Slurpee S. I think Tom called it an upside down zero.
Yes.
Or something.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I named it, but Derek Cook
Yeah.
commented, and he
I
even
like that.
said afterwards that he was trying to type out Slurpee rewind, but then it auto corrected to refill,
And he
like a
was
Slurpee from
Yeah,
like
yeah.
7-Eleven, and
Yeah.
so
no,
I
it's
think
a
I
pretty
think
it kinda
AI
stuck.
got that
I
one
mean,
down.
yeah.
And the T handle
run
that
with it.
broke and
Yeah.
snap off and
Is
just
that
like
what it
flip-
was?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a
because I saw
T-handle.
something fly through the screen, and I
Yep.
was like, "What is that?"
Wait,
Yeah.
what happened?
So
So
it's yeah. you
The
go.
T handle came off, so as I took off, like it broke into two
On like
pieces.
when you're like
on
pulling on
takeoff.
like in the compression of the wake, kind
Yeah.
of like it popped.
No, like as I
As
initiate
you-
and pull
yeah.
on it.
Okay.
And the craziest thing about that flying off was in the same video, Steph had a towback 9 that the T handle popped off and he landed it.
So
Same-
we're unlucky with T handles.
Yeah,
basically.
but I've got a duct tape one now, and I go sideways and then around and sideways over a year and a half, and it's been
Yeah.
no breaks. But I had it happen on me in one of the Team USA competitions, and I was doing switch cage 5, took off, and it just came out of my hand, and I landed switch cage EB, but didn't go 5. And after that, I was like, damn, I need to do something about my T handle for sure.
Batten this down real quick.
No, but it's sick, and we all won our first rounds. Got into the second one.
What about yours,
There's-
Shane? What was yours that you got?
Mine
through?
is
Old dog?
sort of like they were asking about it earlier. I
Yeah.
don't really have a name for it, but it is a toe side, backside 7 with the second 3 being Olay. So
Yeah.
it's like off axis,
cork back
handle pass,
7.
handle off axis, handle pass for the first one, and then once I come around after 3, I sort of throw it over the head and go Ole on it.
That toe set.
Was that on purpose? How did it, walk us through like that day?
I mean, this was a long time ago. It was
Yeah,
a
we get
mixtape.
it. We know it's a long fucking time.
But yeah, I think I was just going for it off axis toe back 7 and got lost. Did the first handle pass, got bucked weird on the double.
So you were
up.
trying to toe back 7.
Yeah, off axis.
Right.
Danny was doing them pretty sick. I was trying to copy Danny, and then got 2
It's almost
off
like
axis.
the first one's like a handle pass, like toe roll to like just a toe roll.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. And I got fully lost after 1, and you see me pass the handle, and then I just whip it over my head and come around and land it. And I'm like, well, it works. Like I was there, did it.
And it looked pretty
Do you
sick.
think you have the only trick in March
Yeah.
Madness that's an accident?
But maybe, yeah. I think so. I don't think anybody else is doing accidents. So, but yeah, I mean, it was a great accident.
But that's a
needless to say,
sick
so.
axis. I've wanted to take the time to learn that. Like Shota does it really well. You
Yeah.
did like the toe back
Thank
off
you.
axis where you.
I love it.
It's a crazy axis.
Toe back off axis was my favorite shit. Like I loved hitting a double up and doing toe back off
You
axis.
boys need
Yeah.
to dig into this. Y'all could find a little variation off of this.
Yeah.
Probably
It's there. It's on
make
the
it
table.
not look so ugly. Probably.
Probably. I
No
doubt
offense.
that. I doubt that. No.
You did land that. You're like, holy shit.
Well, you see my nose, like the wake is right here, and my nose comes around, and it almost catches, and
Shane,
it like
you-
skips
Shane,
down,
yes,
and I'm like,
I
"Whoa,
noticed
whoa,"
that
and it's
today.
like-
You have the same landing that I had on my toe whirly bird that I did in 6-pack.
Yeah.
That double toe
Where
whirly
it
bird
just
7.
comes around.
And I like snuck my nose around and I just land. I'm just like,
oh,
I'm alive.
whoa, that was a one
that
and
fall,
done.
that fall is bad too, like catching toe edge on the top
yeah,
of the
coming-
second waves,
coming
like
down.
bang, all the way down.
Yeah.
So I think that's where the face is more surprised on. Not that I made it, but that I didn't
Die.
Shit. Yeah. So
You boys want to try a toe whirly bird, dude? Let's go see, let's see it, dude. I,
would
don't think
love
anybody-
to
I
see
don't think I've seen it.
I don't
since
think
the-
anybody's done it since either.
on the
Could give it a
cable. On the
go.
cable, I think they have.
Yeah, but that's not the same. Toe whirly.
I could vision it.
Yeah, they,
Grab Nuke, maybe he can sneak a fucking.
Yeah.
kind of like a one-hand toe back, right?
It'd feel like
when
a
you
blind
sneak
Pete,
it.
like a blind Pete, kind of like
That would be sick
then
to
you
grab
roll
it the
it
whole
instead
way
of pass
through,
it.
though.
Like we're
come
like Crail
in.
Whirly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good.
Also,
So who do you have in the next round? Do we?
Yeah, who do you think's gonna win the whole thing?
There's some. It's just crazy. It's all down to the voters and whoever's like what they're voting for. But it's like even the first one was Brett beat
Harley.
Harley, yeah.
and it's like Harley's
What did
got
they use for Harley's clip?
a double half cab.
Double half.
But it was
Dude,
big.
he's done a Mob 7.
I know. I don't think he was worried. He just
Yeah.
said- But it's like, and he could have just like, I don't think he reposted and asked anybody to vote for him because he could have, no offense to Brett, but it's Harley. You figured he had a
Yeah.
following enough
Of
to,
course.
but it's sick.
Yeah.
It was
What,
like
did
one of
Brett,
the,
what did Brett do?
he did what did he do?
He
Back
did
mob
like a
into
Was
back
that
the
back
bank.
mob into the bank?
At
Yes.
Revolution,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. From like a little kicker.
Yeah. That's sick though. That's a sick hit. But let's see.
Felix's is pretty gnarly.
Felix-
I was
I think
gonna
Felix
say
is-
gnarly.
the two that come to mind are Felix and obviously. Why am I spacing on the name right now?
Gavin.
That's crazy.
Felix
Ga-
has like
oh, yeah,
backboard
yeah.
on
Gavin's
the rail.
is pretty
No.
good. But Felix's is hands down the gnarliest.
gnarliest.
I've
Yeah,
never even.
100%.
It's the gnarliest thing I think I've seen wakeboarding.
For
like,
sure.
to commit into that. So it's like a rail, and then there's a light post right there. So he goes board slide, and then when the light post is coming at him, he like hops and does a 180 around the
He, like,
light
sucks
post.
in his stomach.
Dude, it's so crazy. You could have gotten so worked on this, but then it's amazing.
And
So-
he like pre-ollies it too, so he's getting the nose around like right after the pole. It's
Yeah.
It is
so
border control at
crazy.
its finest.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, it's gnarly. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that Hummus should win just because it's super hard and it's the gnarliest,
Yeah.
but I don't think it
Who are
will.
y'all going against on this one?
You're with Brett,
I
right?
don't know.
Oh yeah, I am going against Brett. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So
I have
So,
Claudia.
Mob to the bank.
I have Claudia.
yeah,
So Italy head to
Italy
head.
head to head,
True.
and then you are up against Dan Grant.
Daniel Grant. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
The
yeah,
Daniels.
I'm up
The
against Daniel Grant. I
Daniels.
thought we were talking about the next round.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, and Daniels is I think he does a frontside flip down
It's a
a
wastegate.
Hard flip.
Hard
hard
flip
flip
Yeah,
down
hard
a-
flip down that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So some tough ones
It's
out there,
hard.
but it'll be cool to see how it all unfolds. 'Cause
Yeah.
Sam, I looked earlier and I don't think Sam was winning, but Sam does a double mob off of the wake, which is probably it's probably the, I think, hardest trick. Not like gnarly as like Felix,
But hardest
it's probably
for
the
sure.
hardest. But
But it's
see how it
hard to
goes.
compare like a boat trick to
agree.
Felix's
I'm biased.
winch clip.
Yeah.
That's a really hard comparison to make.
A double mob off the wake to a
gnarly winch clip.
Yeah.
Maddie's hitting
Maddie's-
really
Maddie,
sick.
the KGB into
the
the-
KGB. Is
into
it
the
Pete or
van.
a KGB?
Tail
KGB,
KGB.
yeah.
I
Probably.
mean, what is it even if the pool's from straight on?
Yeah, it's true. It's basically the same. But anyways, his down a gnarly gap, like that's so crazy, and then lands in like just this much water.
It's just a little waterfall. Like there's no water.
It's wild.
concrete for sure.
It is.
KGB
That one
concrete.
was crazy, dude. That
You
thing
have-
looks slimy.
You have 1 or 2 tries at most. Like if you land wrong, there's
Yeah.
You're
Even
not gonna
imagine
try again
catching
that
an
day.
edge on that too. I mean, I know you can't really catch an edge, but even if you landed on the concrete, like not
Oh,
square,
you could
and then
catch an
like
edge.
there's like a little rock or like roughness, and you just because it wouldn't even be back to flat, it would be back like another 45 degrees
Yeah.
down. So it'd be like,
and then you're rolling down the concrete, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I did one kind of like where I was just dropping in. There's this huge kind of like, it was probably like 40 feet long and probably like 20 feet tall. And it dropped like 5 feet into this dirty ass river. And I was just going to like drop in and slide down for like just some like B-roll or like no rope at all. And I go and just go to drop in and nose pick at the very top of it and go end over end and just like cat claw on the way down, dude. And just get like, so rough. My arms are like now like bleeding, and this water was like
this is in the Philippines.
In the Philippines.
I remember you do yeah.
man. And I went into this water and I was so just like bloody, and the water was just the like you didn't want to get in it, and that my hands are like open sores, and I'm in this water, dude. And I went and tried to do the best I could to like sterilize it. Ended up getting super sick. Like 3 days later, couldn't fly home. Had like the craziest fever.
I've always said that there's some countries like where like the Philippines, we've been there a few times, and I remember hearing a story of some wakeboarders there that like the guy's girlfriend broke her leg and they had to go to the hospital, and like he had to go to like 4 different hospitals because they were all just so gnarly.
I'm sure if you're in the wrong spot, there's not a major city. You don't get that.
That's what I
good,
mean.
yeah.
And he said he had to drive all the way like up to Manila from like CWC or wherever. So it was like just to find like a clean, nice hospital because it was like compound fracture. Like it was gnarly. And it's like, it made me think, I was like, if I'm in a third world country, I ain't doing anything super sketchy. I ain't going winching, and like, I don't want to have to go to the hospital. I'm high maintenance. I don't deal with some basic ass.
You don't even use hydrogen peroxide because that's like
It's
Peroxide's
below
good for
yeah.
you.
you're a Benedine kind of.
Yeah, exactly. No, but it's something to think about. And I remember whenever you told me that story, I thought of that, and I was like, dude, it's not a spot you need to be. Like, you remember when Dallas broke her femur in like Hong Kong?
And then Singapore.
In Singapore, and she's like over there and has to do surgery and all of this shit.
Yeah,
and
she,
like,
tore
it's
her
people,
femur up.
all the doctors don't speak English. You're there, you're just like, you're in pain,
And that's
it
a
would
pretty
just be
big. That's pretty. That's
so
a pretty
nice.
good country, right? Like Singapore. Is
Yeah,
not
yeah.
third
No,
world.
no,
Like,
I'm
they're
not
like-
even saying it.
they're-
But
and it's still kind of like.
but it's just the idea that your
to go through
doctors,
something tragic.
you can't even
like
have
that, you know.
can't have the conversation with your doctor. Like, what are we
Yeah,
doing
that is
here? How are we
crazy.
doing this? It's just like
It's like grub in the
that's gnarly too. Yeah, grubs.
in Puerto Rico.
I didn't even think about the language barrier.
Yeah.
But imagine not being able to
Oh,
understand
yeah.
what the doctor's saying.
It's
And then
scary.
someone tries to translate
Tries
it,
to
and
translate.
they're like, he said,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
said
yeah.
this. You're like, well, he talked for 15 minutes. So
Yeah.
what's the other
What's
shit?
the other shit? Exactly. There's nothing better than a translation. Whatever this person says, you definitely says more than 10 sentences, and it goes to the translator, and they said he had fun, and you're like, what? Like, I don't think that's how that went.
I was telling the helicopter pilot for the end of my documentary where I got towed up by the helicopter. We had to go down to Panama to do it. No one in the States would ever do it. Every pilot's like, no. And so we go down there, and like there's just like the Wild West down there, like where the laws are freer. And so this dude's like, and I tell him what I wanted to do. He like translates, and then he like says like, two things back, and he goes, says like 2 words, and I was just like, he goes, yeah, you're good. I was like, that's it. Like he told him like a fraction of what I said, and he goes, yeah. And I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I don't know if that's the answer I wanted.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, good old translation.
Good old broken English. Dude, take a little break right now. Cheers, boys. We back.
We're back.
And on the break, we figured out a name for Shane's trick in the Liquid Force March Madness.
Yeah, Stefano came up with it. He
go.
figured it needed to be a candy. It needed to be in the same realm as the Tootsie Roll and Dum Dum. But what did we settle on?
The Twizzler.
The Twizzler. I like it
Twizzler.
because that thing it looks like a Twizzler.
And it
like
works.
You twizzle out of that
It's
thing.
toe side, ole, like
Yeah.
it's wild. And it looks like you twizzle out of it for sure. So Twizzler, it's locked in.
Getting twizzled.
I like that. We were going down deep on the. Almost needed to record what the breaks sound like.
I know.
There's always some good. We were coming up with some mean ass tricks on the break right there. See what the boys come up with in the next little bit.
Yeah, maybe we'll keep it
It's always
secret.
fun for me and Parks to, toss ideas out to the younger guys. Be like, hey, you should try this. This seemed like it was possible. You should start trying to do this.
You're so right, Jay. That is pretty sweet to just get what you should do. Do this.
Do this.
You don't have to try that shit no more.
Yeah.
They just come up with some crazy ass ideas for Red Bull. They're like,
Yeah.
do it.
Do you remember this, Parks? I think there was a ski student that was in town at one point, but he was trying to convince us about a reverse Rayleigh.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking
I know
about?
exactly what
and
you're
it was
talking
like
about.
it was basically like a body over, but you go Rayleigh away, like the boat's going here, and you go Rayleigh this way, and then like over the rope, and then come around. And we were like, the physics of that are not possible, dude.
And this
And he
dude-
was like trying to convince us.
This dude was not letting it go. He goes, "No, I'll do it on the trampoline," and he would just like.
so horrible. I was like,
that
what?
tree. I go, that tree's not moving.
Yeah. That was I still remember it. I'm like, just the audacity of somebody that has no clue, just being like, yeah, reverse Rayleigh. You're like, that's not a thing, dude.
Yeah.
Was
Show
he
me
trying
how
to
to
like?
do it.
Was he trying to like pass under
No, like
No, he
you would
wanted
go
to be
over
over top
the
of the
rope.
rope.
over top of
Yeah,
the
like
Yeah.
he wanted to look exactly away from the boat, doing Rayleigh with your board facing the boat.
Kind of like orbital.
Almost, but
Yeah, no, orbital's kind of like a back roll kind of.
No,
where
yeah,
you're
but on
starting
top
with
of
your
the-
tail
on
over
top of the
boat.
line.
rope. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it was
yeah.
like that, but he wanted to go whoop and then down, and you're like, it's not.
I don't
You
think
gotta
that's
appreciate
gonna
the
work.
vision, though.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's like what we do now. We just like toss these ideas out. Hey, you should do.
That's what it's about. If any of the listeners out there, if you got a crazy trick idea for one of these smashing young wakeboarders, dude,
Toss
throw
it
it out
out.
there.
Send
Let's
them in.
hear some weird ass ideas, dude.
Yeah,
I love that.
I love it too.
Well, let's get into a little bit of let's do a little trivia right now, dude.
Okay,
start
yeah,
it
let's
off,
go
dude.
Triv.
We don't really have a lot on the line right now.
You don't get us as
I didn't get a
pre-scratched
scratch off.
stuff.
But I know where the boys live, so if one of them takes it down,
We can
I'll
take
give you'll get a scratch off.
We've talked about golfing too, so if
Yes.
if one of you win, I'll take you. We'll go golfing, or at least I'll buy you a drink on the course or something.
All right,
Not
there
that,
we
not
go.
that
We
I
got
can't-
a line
it depends
now.
on where we're playing. If we're playing like Swiss, I'll pay for that one.
We're Green Valley. We're
Green
Green
Valley
Valley
Country
kind of
Club.
guy.
Green Valley's good. I like that
Oh, yeah.
course.
Green Valley is a good course.
The 4 o'clock $20 deal.
Can't beat
4
that.
o'clock, $20
Can't beat that.
Yeah.
They
See,
let you play
I'll
as
do that.
many rounds as you can until the carts have to be in.
That's nice.
But
I
you
like
you can
that.
walk it after.
It's good to see you boys are transitioning into a Central Florida wakeboarder that's starting to golf a
We all
whole
do
lot.
it.
And I feel like you're in the beginning
Oh.
stages.
Oh, we are. I suck.
Yeah.
No, I've golfed my whole
It'll-
life.
No,
My
he's
dad
good.
used to take me
Oh,
all the
he's
time.
good.
Not like any training or
Well, let's give a
anything,
shout
but me
out
and my
to-
dad used to go 100%.
DJ, you
Shout out to
are a
him.
fucking talented ass motherfucker, dude. No, like seriously, dude. You skateboard really well. Like you are so good on rails, like wake skate. Like I've seen a bunch of clips of you doing all kind of a variety of shit. Huh?
He's a
Thank you, I
boardsman.
appreciate it.
You're a boardsman, true boardsman, huh?
Yeah, all boards.
Did you just grow up doing like loving kind of?
I think part of that is from North Carolina. Like it did everything really good, but like it wasn't mountains like Colorado. But we had mountains. We have skate parks. Like a lot of my friends didn't wakeboard, so like a lot of my friends skateboarded. So I would go hang out at the skate park, and then I'd like teach my friends how to drive the boat to come pull me. You know?
Hell yeah.
And so like it was really really fun. Like just being able to do everything. So I snowboarded a lot when I was younger. I wakeboarded a lot. I skateboarded a lot. And
it's a renaissance, man.
Yeah, so it just gives you a lot of knowledge on
kind of everything, huh?
Everything, yeah.
That's good.
It's
like
just
that.
Complete athlete.
Yeah, it's just failing and learning that it's okay to fail and you can get back up and do it again, like with anything, and that goes to life.
Yep, 100%. How'd you get so damn good in riding in Italy?
So I mean, my dad, he's a coach in the mountains. He coaches the coach to become one of them, and he has a wakeboard school.
Oh, nice.
So since I was born, I was in the board worlds, I would say, and I started wakeboarding when I was like 4 or 5.
And your dad's old school wakeboard.
Yeah,
your dad's
but then I stopped for like 3 years because the Italian team of barefooting called me. And so I went barefooting for like 3 years, and I did a couple Europeans. So I'm pretty stoked about that.
Oh yeah.
But then I got back into wakeboarding, and then from there on, it was just like pure love. I would say it's a devotion to the board. I like to say.
Yeah,
100%.
We don't do it for nobody,
dude. And it's hard to get it over there. Hard to get boats over there. The gas is so expensive. Like usually the riding conditions, depending on where you go.
It's honestly impressive that there's so many great riders from Italy. Like, I mean, Masi, you.
That's what I was going to say. Like, there's
what's the
Juliana Castelli. I mean, there's Claudia. There's like
there's
Nano. Like
Nano. That's what I was thinking of. But like, they're coming out of nowhere, and it's like a full like
a dynasty.
Yeah, dynasty of like Italian wakeboarders.
What's in the pasta? Something's going on, dude. There's a big push of like the young groms like really getting after it too.
It's great. I love to see it.
And riding in Italy, it just feels for me at least, it feels just like home, and in a kind of way, it feels different because like my lake is tiny. I don't even know how big it is, but like I would say half a mini haha, and it's right under the mountains, and it's always glass conditions.
Oh damn!
Always. So whenever you go out, you dock start, and as soon as you pass the first trees, you see just the entire valley with the mountains and just glass water.
What's the name of the lake?
Viverone.
Viverone.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, not said like
you should take a trip and barefoot.
Dude, I didn't know you're old school barefooter, dude.
Yeah.
Of course, look at these damn shoulders.
What about you, DJ? Can you foot?
I have never tried. I've never done it.
We got fresh meat.
Yeah,
we got fresh meat.
I'm very open to it though, so let's get out there. We need to get out there on Paul Sawyer's boat.
I'm willing to teach anyone to barefoot, dude. It's like teaching someone a Rayleigh.
Like,
let's go.
Yes, I love it.
I'm in.
You can't make them do it unless they're 100% committed, and as soon as they're committed, that's already too late. You're in.
I'm there.
I'm
there.
You got
Whatever.
I bet he can handle it.
Yeah, I was talking to one of my buddies to take a little trip down to WBC to do some like real barefoot back and like some slalom, some tricks, and just like being back in that mindset for a couple of days. It would be sick.
Get in it. Let's go, dude. There's some glassy days in Clermont. That's all you can. You can really do out there.
Bo and Hunter foot, and Noah.
Oh yeah,
yeah. They all can foot. So I mean, they do it.
Boa. That's what I call the
wild
combination
man.
between both of them. Bo and Noah.
Yeah.
We should get the feet on fire fired up for wakeboarders.
Someone was saying that
letting the boys rip.
I'm super stoked about it.
We definitely got to teach DJ to wakeboard or barefoot now.
Yeah.
Get him dialed in for feet on fire. Dana, where you at?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get this trivia going. What are we at? All
right. Well,
did you come up with these?
I wrote these, so this is between you three.
Okay.
Because Paige is out of town. Paige, she wasn't able to write them in. So I came up with these questions, and these are like closest to the pin. It's hard to get these right on the nose. So it's whoever gets closest to the answer if we can do the math on the spot, which is over a few episodes. It's questionable if we can.
Yeah, it's not always there, but if it's.
All right, so we'll start it off, and we'll let Shane go first on the first one, just so we can.
Because then you guys can guess where relatively you're like you went too low. I can go higher. It's easier to go second or third than it is first. But we're swapping it up.
Thank you. Then.
Yeah. I'm not going first next question. So.
All right,
He's shuffling.
Question number 1, Shane, first to go. Here we go. Just cracked a beer. Perfect. Mind frame, motivation, dedication, perseverance. Let's go. How much wine does Italy export in dollars in 2025? How much wine did Italy export in dollars in 2025?
I'm gonna say, let's go 50 million. I think it's too
Interesting.
low. I think it's way too low. But
I'll give
I
you one.
don't know. It's a tough one.
50 million.
I was actually going lower, but I'm gonna say so. We're talking about the wine that USA bought from.
No,
Italy.
no. How much the export to the world?
Oh, okay.
It's more. It's way more.
way more than that. I'd say 75 million.
75 million, 50 million.
I'm gonna go 76 million.
Ooh, price is
Smart
right.
man, damn.
Price is
DJ
right.
with a
Price is
smart
right
move.
rule.
Like
I'm gonna
going
get-
for he prices right him where you go just over the highest amount.
I'm gonna guess again, but it won't count.
Okay.
I'm
No,
just taking.
what,
I'm
Shane?
gonna say 170 million.
Shut up, Shane. That doesn't count. You lose.
Yeah.
DJ
That's
takes
a
it
pretty
down,
good guess.
guys. 8.9 billion.
Okay.
You guys were so fucking far off.
When I was first thinking, I
don't
was
even know if I
thinking
should give
like
it to
2
any of you,
billion.
but I'll give it to DJ because that was well played. Price is
Price is
right.
right.
One move. Damn, I didn't know DJ was going to
I
come
don't
in with
know
that
the
kind of
rules.
strategic.
Yeah, no, he can't do it again though. 'Cause now,
No, I'll go for the real guess. but
yeah,
I was thinking off the rip like 2 billion.
No, you're
but
right.
when
That was
he
good.
went
That was
50,
good. That was a good move.
yeah,
That was a good move.
I was like,
I knew
maybe
it
I'm
was
way
way
off.
All right, 1 down, 4 to go. Here we go. March Madness.
Stefan was up first.
Yeah, you're guessing.
Okay,
first.
yeah, that's fine.
So, when was the first inaugural basketball game in college basketball? When was the first tournament in college basketball?
I'd say
What year?
19. I'll go flat. 1950.
1950.
I'm gonna go 1963.
1963, 1950. Shane,
It's lower. It's,
what year was college basketball's first tournament held?
1940. Just the price
1940.
is
So
right.
you went lower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went low. Ladies and gentlemen, 1939.
Ooh, almost right on the
that's
head.
impressive.
Almost right on the head.
That's
There we
pretty
go.
good.
Damn.
If
I
you
thought-
get it right on the head, you get 2 points too. P.S.
Okay.
Shane.
Dang.
DJ
All right,
has
I'm on the
one.
board.
Shane's
I'm on the
got
board.
one.
Now DJ's up.
DJ, first guess. How tall? You're okay. This is a Clermont question. You boys live in Clermont. This is a little Clermont
Alright,
knowledge for
Citrus.
you. How tall is the Citrus Tower
Dude, we should have gone
in
to the
Clermont,
museum
Florida,
at some point.
in feet?
In feet.
How tall is it?
is
It's an Orange Grove kind of lookout thing that was built in the 40s.
175.
That's pretty
175.
good, I think. I think that's a pretty good guess. I'm gonna go 210.
210, 175, 210.
So I don't know about feet a lot, so I was trying to
better do
calculate.
some math,
Yes,
Stefano.
I was
Yeah,
doing
welcome
it.
to
I was
America,
doing
buddy.
it. I was doing it, and then
the most messed up measuring system ever.
answer is 300 feet.
300 feet. 300 feet.
210.
175, 210. Ladies and gentlemen, 226 feet.
Shayna.
Dang.
Shaney
Bosh.
taking it down.
That's
Back on the
pretty good.
board.
Shane really
Coming in clutch. Coming in clutch.
all right, well, we've done one lap. We got 2 questions left.
Still technically
Yeah,
anybody's
anyone's game.
This is some good trivia.
You think so?
Yeah, I love it.
Paige comes up with a lot better ones than I did, but we're getting through it. All right. Trailing to the name Smith, Johnson is the most common name. Last name in the United States.
I see where we're
How
going.
many people share the last name Johnson?
Whoa.
I like it.
I'm proud of this one.
This one's crazy. That's a good.
That's a good question because that could
Smith,
be
the most
that could be-
popular
okay,
last
Smith
name.
was what I was
Johnson being
thinking.
second. How many people in the United States have the last name Johnson?
I'm gonna go with
Since it's in 2002.
75,000.
75,000.
I'm gonna go.
How many people have the last name Johnson?
25 million.
25 million.
I'm gonna say like
There's 350 million people. 25 million, dude.
I'm going the middle. I'll go like 250,000.
250,000.
That's
That's-
probably pretty good.
Ladies and gentlemen, how many people share the last name Johnson in the USA? The answer is 1.9 million. Stefano gets it, I believe, with a.
At least
I
I,
think
get
so.
one.
Yeah.
That's good. But yeah, that's a
I would've
interesting
thought
fact
more.
right there.
I would have
huh?
guessed more.
Yeah, you guessed 25 million. That's like
A lot.
that's like 15% of the population.
Don't we have a few billion here in America? In America?
No, I looked at the other
350
day.
million.
Yeah, there's
In America?
Yeah.
7 or 8.
Nah, that can't be right.
Google it. You can waste your data on that if you want. I mean,
I will.
it's probably fluctuating, but it's right. I'm pretty much right there.
All right, fair enough. I was way off.
All right, Stefano on the board. Shane has 2. DJ has 1, and Stefano now on the board with 1. Last question, boys. Let's take it down. Question about Italy. How many people live in the smallest sovereign state called the Vatican, home of the Catholic religion? The smallest sovereign state in the world is the Vatican. How many people live in it? Who's guessing on this one? Is Stefano?
No, I think it would be me. Is it?
You guessed the last one, right?
Oh, did I go first on the
Or
last
no,
one?
I think-
I think.
No,
I
I got the
Yeah, I went
last one.
first on the last one.
No, but
Doesn't
I think
matter.
who guessed first?
I
think
went first on the last
Yeah,
one.
I think you went out of turn. Might have been.
Might have been out of turn. Yeah. So I'll go first.
Well, I
here.
think it was just because it was the Johnson question.
Maybe
'cause
it
you were
was.
just
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
for sure.
That's true.
I'm gonna say 3,000. I don't know.
Interesting.
So, I don't want to say wrong, but I'm pretty sure no one can live there, other than the people that
People
are-
live there. I'm sure.
People
There's
live there. All right, then
I
I,
wrote
was
down
wrong.
some.
I mean, the Pope does.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Only like church people can live there. I thought.
He's got
but
a crew of
apparently
like
I'm wrong.
200 people, probably.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say like 800.
I like the logic.
Nice.
I'll go 1,500.
1,500, ladies and gentlemen. Stefano Comollo, 882
Damn.
people.
Oh. Dang.
Thank you.
Take it down, dude. Well,
That's on
I
the
couldn't
nose.
get- I couldn't get wrong
Do you
the
have
question
another one
from my
off the top of the
country.
dome so we can do a tiebreaker between us?
yeah, I think we could come up with one real fast.
All right.
I don't really have one on the fly right now. Let's see. How many feet of shoreline in the state or in the country of Italy?
Oh.
Hmm.
That's I have no clue how big.
Wait, why you
is.
feet? Feet. Let's do miles.
Let's do miles.
All right, it's still
not
No,
feet,
what-
yeah.
you at all. You want
Yeah,
kilometers?
feet.
I don't know. Let's go 80,000. I don't know. 80,000.
Like the
miles?
total?
Yeah.
Yeah, how much shoreline touches the ocean in Italy?
Just the shoreline, not like
Yeah,
the
in
ocean.
miles.
Okay. I'll go a little less. Sorry. I'll go,
Shoreline, that doesn't count borders like touching. Like
Okay, then
Switzerland.
I'm gonna go 8,000.
8,000.
I think I'm still way off.
8,000 miles. Shane thinks it is.
4,500 miles.
Damn, ladies and gentlemen, Stefano Comollo, 4,700. Takes it down.
All right.
Whoa.
That's some home country knowledge.
Way to come back from behind.
I
right there,
know.
dude.
And way to get a golf round out of it,
Yeah.
too.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Is that what he got? Yeah, he got a golf.
I'll take him. One of the cheap courses.
What a
though.
prize.
Yeah, we're going to Green Valley at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock special.
Love it. We'll do that.
Hell yeah, boys.
Amazing.
Let's do a little Patreon giveaway right now to the top shelf members.
Oh, yeah.
If you sign up to be a Patreon, we give away prizes every episode. Shane, what do we have on the books?
Yeah, these are some really cool towels. It's from a company, Loose. I'm friends with one of the guys that started running it. He was a big fan of the podcast. I told him, I was like, hey, we want to promote your stuff. So
Nice.
we're
So they're
giving
gonna-
away. They do like body changing like the full changer towels and really good thick quality towels. So we'll give 3 of those towels away to the winner of tonight's Patreon spin to win.
Didn't you say they were going to possibly make us some
Yeah.
Bonifay Banter towels?
Yeah,
that
we're in the
gonna give away?
process of making some Bonifay Banter towels. We're going to have those up on our website.
We'll slowly get the merch out there.
We are getting some
we're
merch.
dragging feet.
It's in-
We're not the most productive, but we're getting there.
We're getting there.
Start
We're
off with some
getting there.
T-shirts. We got stickers.
That's how life goes.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Let me get a little screen record going here, and then we'll pull up this little Patreon, spin a win.
And once again, thank you all the Patreon members. Seriously, all y'all getting behind and supporting the podcast, man, from the beginning. You truly make it worth it, man, and really, seriously appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Appreciate it. And yeah, go and get some sick towels for your boat. All right, let's go.
Thank you, Loose.
Which one of you boys want to spin it?
Yeah, just tap that little thing.
Go give it a spin. Spinning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
winner of episode 29.
RJ Flake.
Now we talking.
There we
RJ,
go.
Taking it down, dude.
RJ will like that.
RJ. Hell yeah. RJ's the best, dude. I
Yeah,
love
RJ's big wakeboard fan. Always been.
Great.
We've been friends with him since. For 25 years plus. Like I've known him for
Dude,
long time.
Oh, Carlsbad Lagoon days, dude.
Yeah.
He would always collect when we made the first Ronix. What was that board called? It was like it had the inward kind of like cut line on it. It was like super flexible. I forget the name of it, but dude, we only
the
made
Rome.
it. The Rome. No, that was
That's
a
the
Hyperlight. That was
Hyperlights.
Hyperlight. Yeah.
The project, or was it the?
Well, no, this was a Hyperlight, but
Phoenix.
we made one. Yeah, but he loved those too. But
You're talking about the park one.
yeah, I was like, yeah.
the one that
Yeah, we
Ruck
named it.
always was.
Yeah, we named
Yeah.
it. Well, the Phoenix board was really
Was
sick too, but he collected all those like nostalgic
Which
kind of
one
like
was it?
early age boards.
No, that's cool.
So shout
That's
out RJ Flake and thank you all the Patreon members.
cool. Yeah, I'll reach out to you, get your address, and you'll get some towels in the mail.
Here we go. There we go. Hey, DJ, didn't you say you had some? Y'all got some outlier stickers?
Yes.
Is it not just stickers?
Stickers. So stickers we have 2 stickers.
I
They're
love it.
in the process of being more with no designs.
I like it.
But
Which one you want to throw on the sticker board?
I don't know. I was thinking about that before.
I think
I feel like
I
the
was gonna
owner of
say,
the
yeah, you
house
pick.
should decide.
I think that's on you. I like
Yeah, I like
this
that.
one because
Okay.
I want this one. I'm going to put this on my camera case, but I think that one's.
I think this is a good one, like almost near that underwear up there in the upper right hand corner. It seems like there's some good
Yeah.
real estate up
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah, up by the
Next is sick.
Yeah, right above the sea.
yeah, right above the sea, right next to Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz, dude. I love there's a random Lenny
Lenny
Kravitz.
Kravitz sticker. I didn't know Lenny Kravitz was in the sticker business.
Dude, there's some random ass stickers on there. Boom.
Boom. I
There
like
we
it. That's
go.
a good spot. That's a good spot. That's a good spot.
Hey, when we were talking on the break, came up with a new section that we're going to do. It's called Guest Questions, and a guest is able to ask Shane and I a question, or it could be about something in the room. You can look around. So a lot of people, like when you come in, they have a lot of random ass
some
questions
people
about
might
shit.
just-
So
yeah, one personal question, you know,
Yeah,
like-
it could be anything. So
All right.
this is y'all's section.
What do you think? Who wants
Shane, I got you one first.
to go? All right, I like it. I like it.
Pointless Productions, obviously, is a founder.
Yeah.
Give everybody and us, I would love to learn from you, but just a quick walkthrough of the process when you're going to make an edit.
Okay, so
it's
making
a
an
long
edit,
process.
it is a long process.
Edit or a
but,
video?
I mean, we'll go edit because I think most things are edits
Yeah.
nowadays. So I think it starts with, you obviously got your footage already, but it starts with the song. Where are you wanting to go from there? What vibe are you wanting to tell? Is this a hardcore, like punk, or is this a hip hop? Is this chill, artistic? So it starts with that song. And then my editing process, I don't feel like I'm that great at it because I have to try so many times, but it's constantly, I consider it like a puzzle. Like you have all of these shots and I just start throwing shots down and all of it will change almost 100% by the time it's done. But you just start, it's like when you got a big jigsaw puzzle and you just try grabbing a piece, you're trying, you get one, you're like, ooh, that looks good. And then you like, gotta look for the next one. And then,
Of course.
so yeah. And even you have your, like with a jigsaw, you go with the outline first. So that's sort of like in your song.
Shane does love puzzles.
I do love puzzles. And so like with your song, there's different parts of the song, like where it picks up and where it drops and it has these music changes or tempo changes. You might want to start like finding the shots that you want for that like part. So you like already have that. You're like, I want this the ending. This is the ending. This is the beginning. But there's this point right here where it like goes, and so you're like, all right, I want want that to drop there. So it's like you're finessing all of these little things, and then you like start dropping
And to add what
changing.
Shane's kind of like saying right now, I feel like this day and age, you don't really. Sometimes you're not making like a 3.5 minute, 4 minute long edit, which is how long a song is sometimes. And sometimes like if there's a lot of the song that you don't like I've been really like really trying to like chop around the fat of the song and really use the part of the song. If you like the intro, then go into the first few bars. And a lot of the songs you can cut nowadays, especially on like Premiere and stuff, you can see. And if you know where the one is and you know how to like count basic music, you can like chop out a whole jam section of a song, just keep lyrics or cut lyrics. And you can really navigate your way around a song, use the best parts of it, still use the ending, have it be 1:20 long, but you use all the good parts of the song that you want just by like cutting.
I remember Parks was always really good with being able to chop a song and chop a bit out of a song. Like a lot of people don't have ears for it, but like, I mean, if you're listening to it and you realize that, it's like that, it's always on that 1, 2, 3, 4, like sort of thing. So you're like, okay, that's where it goes. That's where it goes. I can move that to up here and get rid of that minute. But Parks was always really good with knowing.
It's come from like when we had turntables and just like DJing and knowing like what part of the song to kind of like mix and how to like count and like how when's the next kind of thing. But
that would be it. I would say to answer the question, it's like a puzzle. I just keep
I
trying
love,
shit.
I love that answer. I love that it's ever evolving.
Yeah,
Like,
it is always evolving. And I even you'll get halfway through and then look back at the and you're like, I want that shot later on here. I want this one here. But then now you got to find some more and it changes the flow. So you're like,
And a lot of times you have a lot of footage that you have a project and you start to have a lot of clips. You have B-roll, you have all your shit in a folder, and then you're trying to find a song that matches that feels. And I feel like that's one way. And a lot of people, that's not a right or a wrong, but sometimes working backwards from a song is a way to kind of go about it, because now you have your song, you've chopped, you know how long you want it to be, and then now you can kind of like the song can almost dictate the way you shoot, the way, if you want it more jerky, you want it more raw, if you want it more like, it can really, like I feel like knowing what song you're going to use can like give enough texture to the way and enough like the way you shoot it, and you can shoot like the style to match the song, because you know exactly as you're filming kind of like how it's going to be like kind of like roughly edited, because you can hear the song. You can almost like close your eyes and be like, I see. You can almost see the section,
Yeah, I love it. It's a great answer.
Yeah. So I had a question for the both of you that I was thinking about yesterday. So since you guys have been in the industry and in wakeboarding for a long time, I want to ask you, where do you see wakeboarding in 10 years? Like, it's something gonna happen, or what's your vision?
It's tough. I mean, I feel like it's in a good state, and it's back to growing, because I feel like it always does this little wave where it has moments where maybe I don't want to say that it's not growing, but like where there's enthusiasm behind it and like
and I've
like
heard that
even
from a
with
lot
new
of different
riders.
people.
Yeah,
a lot
it
of
just,
different people.
I think it just constantly is in this 5 to 8 year where it gets going and then it just has like a little lull and it's just. But I feel like we're on a good uptick right now. Like I think a lot of the people that are involved with wakeboarding, I think a lot of the people, the shops, the fans are digging it. Like they are getting back into it. And I also think that there's this thing where the kids that are now getting old enough, let's say they're about 12, they've seen their dad almost wake surfing for the last, 5-10 years. And they're like, that's dad's thing. That's not what I'm doing. I want to wakeboard. And they're like getting this, where it all started going wake surfing and everybody was doing it just because it was easier. But I think that there is this new motivation behind kids to kind of be like, that's dad's thing. I want to go fast.
Yeah.
I feel like you can only do so many backside 360s before you got to get that heart pumping a little bit. And I feel like wakeboarding's in good hands. Or like I feel like the young crew in wakeboarding is and with all the genres too. All the way from obviously boat riding, and then just the cables or just the rails, like from unit and shape, what they're doing for like cables and like just letting everyone have world-class obstacles. I think you're seeing a whole new genre, like you're going to see a whole new surgence of like kids like riding just like really good rails at really good cable parks and even like the winching kind of like side of thing and just the urban, what like Maddie's doing with street jam and stuff. I feel like there's so many genres of wakeboarding that are thriving right now. To where, like, despite what sales are, maybe they're not the highest they've ever been. Maybe riders aren't making the most they've ever made. But like, I feel like it's pushing and trending into a good direction, and it's just like in growing. And I feel like the riders nowadays, like y'all and like a bunch of other riders, everyone's so approachable, so nice, and has such good character. And I feel like if you get into the sport and like, if y'all are their heroes, the accessibility to meet them and kind of like just be inspired and kind of, it's such a small sport to where I feel like it's easy for like everyone.
Exactly.
To support
That's what I always felt like. I know in like big sports, like, I don't know, I'm just going to put out like soccer. Like when we were kids, like my friends had idols in soccer and they were like, oh, I don't know if I'm ever going to meet this guy.
Untouchable.
And I was looking at my idol wakeboarding in a competition, like live, and talking to him, and I was like, this feels good. Like you feel included. Like it's small, but it's good because it's small.
Yeah. And you almost need the support.
You said it earlier. It was like early on, like once we first started recording, but it was like the desire or like the passion that you have for it, like even with where you're at.
It's a devotion to the board.
It's a devotion to the board. And I think a lot of people have that. Like, I think there's a lot of core riders that just genuinely love this shit.
Yeah. 100%.
And they don't, they want to be involved with it growing and becoming the next step. And that's huge because if you don't have like that core, like genuine love for it, and it's just like companies and, people that are like half-assing it, it falls off. It doesn't become as tangible. But there's a lot of people that just, like Maddie's and you guys and just like these young groms that are coming up. People like we had Cruzy and Blaze on, like they just genuinely love this shit, and I think it's in good hands.
It's great,
and the parents are like, the sport's getting old enough now to where like your dad and like Cruzy, like like the parents are the ones. Like nothing happens in wakeboarding without like having like good parental kind of backing and support. And I feel like the sport's like just now getting old enough to where like the
old
parents
wakeboarders
are
now parents of wakeboarders.
Yeah. And they're getting old now too.
Yeah. No, it's cool. It's I think to answer it's
great. I mean, if you have fun and you love what you're doing, you're never gonna stop doing it.
Yeah. You know what would help is if these boat companies made at least somewhat of a cheaper boat. We don't have to make all of them cheap, but if they could make a even
Somewhat.
even $90,000 is a lot, but that is a cheap boat.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if we
But
could
if you
get
think about
them-
a ski boat, like a ski boat is what, 110?
That's still 110.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's still a lot. But it's
Still a
like
lot.
if we could make something for
Well, everything's got to get cheaper because like everything seems like houses seems like everything's expensive.
everything's expensive. But
But
gas.
but they are getting.
it is getting enough. But that means park riding's going to keep growing. Like people need to still get out on the water. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was good. Those are good questions, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
you guys
that.
should host the podcast.
I got one
No,
more. I
just-
got. What's the story behind the fit?
That's a great
'Cause
question.
we were talking
The
about it
fit?
before we
That's-
started
okay,
filming.
so that one is that's the fit from my Relentless section. Like
Yeah.
I had this idea of doing the intro was like Alice in Wonderland, Mad Hatter style. Like it was me just like sort of in this fantasy world because that's sort of where I was at the time. I was like, this is all awesome and perfect and great and I'm
Yeah.
shredding. But the fit was this was like for Wakeboarding Magazine. I had my own like little interview in there and they're like, what do you want to do? Because you're sort of in charge of it. They're like, you get like 5 pages. And I was like, well, I got my outfit from Relentless and Letchworth takes 6 photos. So I put those two together and that's
Shane's
sort of-
actually levitating in that shot on the trampoline right now. It looks like he's standing on something. but
I
he's
don't
actually
know.
not.
I
was
looked at that just
looking at
earlier.
it.
I was like, I don't know what I was standing on
You
or
were
how we
you were
got
on
that.
a trampoline. You were like bouncing up and down. I thought
I don't think so. I don't know
Well,
what it
in
was.
the bottom, you're levitating.
you can
for
see
sure.
you're doing. Yeah, you see
In
the
3
little,
of them.
little thumbnail. You're doing a little kick
I think it's just me jumping, actually.
on a
It's not-
trampoline.
no, I
that
don't
was
think
on
it's a
Murray's Lake. That was on fucking Lake Sawyer, wasn't it?
I think
the
that's
old-
Clear Lake Park.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
On the
down at
top one, it
post-
looks like
Wait,
a
yeah, you
like
might
a
be
like
levitating
a
in the top
fence.
one, too.
I think the top one might be like they cut me out of me standing down and like maybe on the edge of a table, and then they cut that out and put it. I don't know.
Young, look
That's
at that
tough.
young mug, dude.
I know that's when.
Shane, what was your head like? Are you the magician? Like, are you the?
Okay, so what
this
it
is
was-
before David Blaine
No,
ruined everything.
so what it was is with Justin, we were filming a lot of
Angel.
digital video and film.
Yeah.
And I was like, they both looked so different, but like digital had this real life look to it, and film had this imaginary life to it. So it was the cross between. Whenever it's shot with film, I was in this outfit,
That's
and I was
super
like,
sick.
that orangey kind of
Orangey,
dreamy, kind of
dreamy
like
stuff.
Alice in Wonderland, kind
yeah,
of like.
and then it's
Mad
not in
Hat.
this, but in the
Yeah.
intro, I bounced back from Jersey, like cornrows with the Magic jersey on, and then I bounced it swaps, and I made Justin and
that song's sick.
but I made them drop between when it was film, and I would do the same poses and do the same intro in both outfits, and then we would just splice. So it was like you would see real life, and I would just be in normal clothes, and then when it was film, I was
That's
like,
a
dreaming.
sick idea.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good story.
It-
We
I
might need,
don't-
why don't we play? You should be playing.
Yeah,
some of that while we-
I got it. I'll
Prove it.
Yeah, no, I'll show it while we're talking about it for sure. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun, and I think it was still probably one of my best sections
We're gonna have
that
to
I
go
did,
watch.
the Relentless one. Yeah, Good
that video was sick.
I loved it. That ludicrous song was the Southern
I was trying to
Fried
find it on
intros.
Spotify. I was trying to play it like on the little. that's a
Southern
banger.
Fried intro.
Southern Fried intro. That's why I looked. I searched that same
Really?
thing.
Luda.
Luda. You forget how many songs fucking Luda has, dude.
Luda
Like I
had
went
some
back.
bangers, dude.
I went back and listened to. Luda's got so many songs that you forget about.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
Oh, dude, so many. I was a
You
big
boy,
fan of
you
Luda.
boys bump some Luda? What do y'all bump? What do y'all play? When
Definitely.
I hear what y'all. I know exactly what y'all fucking play.
Rock and
I
reggae.
hear it. Yo.
They probably love some fucking Kanye.
Nah.
I think Kanye actually is a
mo-
Southern,
There's a
college dropout.
College Dropout and 808s, Heartbreaks and 808s, or 808s and Heartbreaks. That was a great album.
Yeah, we've been on the reggae, rock.
Riding to rock for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys ever check these guys out? Embargo?
Yeah, you need a little bombargo going on.
Yeah, you'll be into it. You
We'll
can
play
dig
some
into
after
that.
when we hang
Yeah.
out.
No, that's a band that played at Parks' wedding, but we had them here on the podcast and we
Hell
went to
yeah.
their show. They're really cool.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to check it out.
Disco Surf Rodeo. They're on their Europe tour right now. I've been
No,
following
they're
them.
they're back.
They're
but yeah,
back now.
yeah,
They just finished
sold
it
out.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
crushed
cool.
it up there.
Yeah, I follow them. Yeah,
Yeah, if you see him.
Sick.
Yeah, good band to see live. Shout out Bombargo. Shane, you ready? Boys,
I'm
you
ready.
ready? Rapid fire. Boom. Got Shane's rapid fire. Famous questions right now. You can. These aren't super long. Answer them pretty short. You can go. Are you going?
We'll get
are
both
you
of them.
alternating?
Both of them. These are both the questions. I like it. Favorite rider. Go you, Steph.
Oh, straight into it.
So favorite rider.
Favorite rider, like even when you were young, old, now, whoever.
Favorite rider. I'm gonna say. Can I say two?
Yeah,
I'm gonna say OG. Like when I was young, Mike Dowdy.
Dowdy. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Dowdy was sick. I loved some of Dowdy's shit.
Yeah. But lately, I've been really enjoying like just watch Gunther ride.
Oh yeah.
Like Gunther has been
Yeah, Gunther's got a good
steez. I like it.
It's
the way
it's
he
like
rides.
his original style. It's not like
Yeah,
he's like
it's
following a
different.
bunch of people.
Exactly.
Like he keeps it. He goes original with it. I like it. What about you?
I'm gonna go Raft to Rome.
Boom. Those are good. That's really good.
Great.
Worst crash.
Worst crash. Oh yes, definitely. I was like probably 11. Whirlybird. Like it was the first time doing Whirlybird.
Whirlybirds will get you.
Little smaller wig than I was used to. I just threw it a little bit too much, and I overflipped it and kind of went like kind of 450 on it, and just like slammed. And I remember that I don't remember, but my mom and my friends told me they picked me up from board shorts and life jacket and just put on the platform and waited.
Yeah.
And then I felt dizzy for a little bit, but that's probably my hardest crash.
Yeah, that's a concuss.
That explains what's wrong with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a couple of years after that. Yeah.
You still do Whirlybirds?
I used to. I don't often do them, but I like to do them.
Did you get dropped as a baby, or did you catch a toe?
I was notorious for if I had a really bad crash on something, I would almost
Never do it again.
No, I've been doing it, and I didn't after that, but it took me definitely a couple of years. Yeah. I would love to go back in the water right now and just like do a whirly or whirly dick, and I would be so stoked. But
maybe it's a blessing in disguise.
What about you? Worst
Are we
crash?
talking just wakeboarding?
No, anything. And however you want to interpret worst crash.
I'm gonna go snowboarding. I was riding street, filming, and Dixon May was filming. It was on the app campus, and there was a down, flat, down, flat, down.
Damn, dude.
And I had gotten 2 clips already. I got 50 all the way through front 3 out, and then I also got gap from the first flat to the last down, like skip the midsection. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna try to board slide through this one. And then first run up, because obviously there's a tree, but there's a tree straight on. And so I had to make a second run up for it. And so I didn't go high enough, and I came in a little too slow. And when I got on the first down, I kind of knew I was going too slow and went to try to hop off to the inside or to the outside
and push a little bit
off my front foot. And so when I went down, I kind of went outside, but I was also trying to bail in the kink, where flat to down went. My shin caught and it flipped me forward, and then I landed straight on my back on the next flat.
Oh my gosh!
And on my
that's
my
gotta be the worst
L1
taco.
and L2 on my transverse process, not my vertebrae, but the little sticks that come out. I fractured 2 of them and this was when I was 16. It was pretty.
How long did it take you out for?
It was 6 to 8 months.
Cool.
No surgery or anything because it was just fracture. So I did get very lucky.
Right.
And I wasn't wearing a helmet, which is not a good decision. Wear helmets for sure. Helmets save lives.
Yeah.
That's how I interpret worst crash for sure.
For sure. That's pretty good.
That's pretty bad.
No, but that's a pretty good answer for how bad it is. It was a good answer. It's not good. Pizza topping. What you're ordering a pizza for yourself? What are you going with?
Meat lovers.
Meat lovers. Okay.
What does that entitle?
Protein. Oh, like
I get it.
sausage, bacon, pepperoni.
All of it, everything,
all of it.
Ham, throw it all.
Ham,
in there.
yeah, ham for sure. I don't know,
So,
whatever
yeah, I
the
don't
meat
dig
lovers
the
is.
meat lovers too much. I like to pick my meats. Just a few, maybe a little pineapple, a little onion.
No.
No.
You did not say that.
Yeah, I did say that.
No.
What about yours?
That's what
What
I
about
thought.
yours?
This question was going to pineapple.
No,
I was excited to hear it.
Do you put pineapple on
Not
pizza?
not always, but I will.
You haven't had a bite of some pizza, a certain type of pizza, to where the pineapple kind of
I'll
makes
have
sense?
a heart attack if I bite pineapple on a pizza.
Well, we don't, for your health benefits, don't do it. Don't get doing that.
It doesn't even like inspire me. Like a fruit on a pizza with tomato sauce.
But it does something with the spicy. Like if you get like a nice pepperoni
The
and then
sweet and spicy, like honey, like the new hot honey kind of pizzas when they put like it's almost like putting like honey on like a pepperoni pizza to where you get like a bit of a sweet.
I'd love a
sweet
hot honey on
spicy.
a
That's what I'm
pepperoni.
saying. But like honey doesn't, it's not the same as fruit. But I'm just saying like the contrast in salty and sweet are kind of
Yeah, that's what you're working with.
that's our
And hot pineapple is the best pineapple.
and that's us trying to sell you on pineapple.
Yeah. All right, but what's your topping? Where are you
So-
going?
margarita?
No. If I got to pick and I can pick in the entire world, I would pick like Parma ham, so like prosciutto,
Yeah.
and a big burrata in the middle, and you
This
cut
guy's
it
using
open.
all
He's
of
right.
the
No,
burrata.
shut up, Shane. He's right.
He's
He's
trying to
right.
show
Respect
off
what he
right
fucking
now.
just said.
It's
You
really
cut
good.
it open, and it just spreads on the pizza.
Yeah.
Maybe some little
Shane, you
tomatoes
don't know what you're talking
around.
about, dude.
I do appreciate some burrata on a pizza.
Yeah, I want to learn to say it like that. How do you say it? Say it.
Burrata.
Burrata. Burrata. But I say you gotta have like you gotta be slightly pissed at something.
Yeah. Or you got to feel it deep. It's like feeling it in your
coming
loins.
from your
you got to feel
stomach.
it from your loins. Like it's not just saying burrata or burrata. You got to go, well, burrata.
You have to say it with the Italian passion.
Yeah, it's definitely. All right. What number am I thinking of?
74.
No.
400,000. 28.
No.
Dude, ding 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 ding.
All right. How crazy would that be? What's one contest, wakeboard contest that you haven't got to go to that you'd like to participate in? Even like old ones or whatever, like an old event that you're like, man, that seemed cool.
Plastic playground.
That's a good one.
Or LAO.
Yeah.
313.
Yeah.
I might be
Just
going
go
to LAO
cables.
this year.
Ooh. Yeah, about a competition that I've never been to that I would love to go.
Wake the line.
Wake the Line. What's a good one? Carnival.
Can I say Cypress Garden? Just like in general?
There was a few events that are there. I
Yeah,
remember
he's
we
just
did
talking
a
about
team
maybe
choice.
just go to Cypress Gardens.
just
and
like
then-
competing there. Not
Okay.
for wakeboarding, in general.
Okay.
I would love to go
It's
ski
more of
it.
a show ski kind of place.
Yeah,
they did do
yeah,
some.
that's why I wasn't sure.
They did do some tournaments there.
They did Banana George's barefoot contest
They
there.
did a lot of tournaments there.
No, I get that. I like that. That's a good one.
All right.
First flip.
Back row.
Back roll.
Back rolls.
Back roll.
Huh?
You too, Shane?
No, toe side. Well, it's toe side back roll, but it was back roll.
It is a back
Damn.
row.
Yeah, but not hillside. Y'all's was both hillside?
No, it's
Yes.
hillside.
Hillside. Psh, losers. If you were to pick a superpower, what would it be?
My English is not connecting right now, but like teletransport. Is it right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking. I mean, you didn't say it
Like,
right, but
You
yeah.
don't know
yeah.
what the fuck he's talking. What is it?
Yeah,
What is it?
teleportation.
Yeah,
Or teleporting?
that.
Yes.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Like
I know what you
imagine
were
being
saying.
on the couch and be like, all right, I want to be in Hawaii.
Bang. Yep. That's sick. That would be a good
That
one.
would suck. No.
I would never do that.
But you could also just fly there too. You could be like Superman fly there.
True.
But yeah, but
True.
teleportation, I like
It's
it.
fast.
It's
Teleporting doesn't mean
it's
you
like-
get to fly. Don't get that twisted. Teleporting,
but
teleporting.
you could teleport up like thousands of feet
Well, you
and
can get
drop,
there-
and
no,
then like
you can
right
get
before you
there.
hit the ground, teleport back to the couch.
Well, you could do that. That's your loophole. But don't think that you can go to Hawaii and you just get. If you can teleport, you just get to fly there.
No, but I'm saying
no.
you could
Teleport
fly
means you
to
go
Hawaii.
boom to boom.
Yeah, but I'm
That's
saying
even
like
better.
you could fly really fast. Like
You
Superman
wouldn't
flies
get to
really
experience the wind
fast.
in your face.
Yeah. No, not
But
with
only-
teleportation, but with
Only
flying
if you get
could.
to teleport with whatever you're carrying too.
Oh, and whatever people. Like if I touch Parks and we're
That
going
would
to
be good.
Hawaii
Yeah.
right
Yeah,
now.
we're talking stuff on.
What was the?
You
Yeah,
already,
I know.
but you blew it. You didn't say it on the first one, Shane. Does it count?
No, it doesn't count. It's just no. Teleportation works like that. Whatever
Yeah.
you're touching, you get.
Okay.
you get
Sick.
back.
Perfect.
All right, that was my answer, so I'm gonna go with Spider-Man.
I like Spider-Man.
Whoa.
Wait, he
Spider-Man's
took your
good.
answer.
Yeah, teleportation
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Well, he took
'cause
plastic
I
playground
was
for
thinking
me.
the
So.
same. Like that would be the best.
The thing with
for sure,
Spider-Man,
just
and
be able to
I
travel.
like Spider-Man, but if you're not around stuff, it doesn't really work that good. If you're
Yeah.
like here in
In
Clermont,
Clermont.
you can't be like it
True.
works in New
I'd
York
have to
really
live in a
good.
city.
because you
Spider-Man
got-
just hangs
yeah.
by the Citrus
Damn.
Tower. in
Yeah.
Clermont.
I
It's
never thought about that.
Yeah, you need buildings. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Shane
You
always
need
No,
some-
you can
things.
swing off of trees.
You could, but you need enough.
Yeah, but then you're
trees.
Tarzan, not Spider-Man.
It's true.
Shane always says he wishes he could be invisible. And I was like, that's creepy. I just fucked up.
That's fucked up.
All right,
funny.
good. What's the best dish you can cook?
You want to go first?
I'll go with a steak
A steak? You can.
or some eggs. Like steak, eggs, and avocado. I'll say like that's my dish.
You think
That's
you can
better.
outsteak him?
Nah.
No.
He
What-
cooks
what-
pretty good steak.
What steak are you going with? What cut? Like a fillet, a ribeye?
Okay, so
New York
I
strip?
like New York strip, and they're cheaper, obviously. But
Yep.
a fillet is
The fillet.
the fillet is the top
Fillet's
tier
the-
for
yeah.
sure.
Fillet's
But I'm not
fillet.
buying fillets every week
Yeah, no.
because
no,
I
nobody
eat steak a
nobody
lot
can,
for
so.
sure.
Yeah.
Gas is expensive.
Protein. This dude's
You-
a big
Hundo
protein
P.
guy.
Gas is expensive, Hundo.
You ride
Yeah,
a lot,
I
and
like
gas is expensive.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'd say flour, lemon chicken.
With some
Carbonara.
No, was it flour?
Like you pass the chicken in the flour
Yeah.
and then you fry it. And after you fry it, you like put some white wine and lemon juice and you make it like that creamy lemon.
So like
Kinda
a
sauce.
chicken piccata almost.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
I think he would have gave it to you if you didn't say it like that.
I was trying. I was like, trolling him with that one a little bit. One rider that you could have a set with, like past old OG riders that you could go out on the boat with for a day.
Randall.
Randall, yeah.
Random. Yeah. It's a given. That's a
that'd
good
be
one.
gnarly.
That's a good one. One sport to be pro in, besides obviously wakeboarding, but it's like if you could pick any sport you could go pro in, what is it?
And you can't say pickleball.
Oh, that was my answer. Can I say chess?
Yeah, you can say. I mean, it's not
No,
really
I'm
a
not gonna say
sport,
chess.
but yeah.
No. I mean, I'll go snowboarding for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Snowboarding or surfing. Surfing in the ocean. I've loved getting to
Surfing would
surf.
be a fun one because you got to think of everything that comes with it.
Yeah.
Surfing, you
100%.
get to travel around, be on beaches, you're out in the water, you're
Yeah.
surfing. It's a lot of fun. Snowboarding,
You're freezing
constantly
your
in the
ass.
cold.
I heard chasing the tour on
what's
surfing's not like.
I heard it's. I bet it's not. But being a pro surfer to where you don't have to actually do the tour, you could just
Yeah.
travel. You get to
Make
go to
videos.
Tahiti
I don't know what I'm
and-
saying.
and,
That'd be pretty sweet.
But I mean, I think mine. I mean, obvious. I think it would be golf. Get to go around golf all day, every day.
Yeah.
I'd say
The best
skateboarding.
Skateboarding. Skateboarding's tough because you're getting beat up. You
I
are
know.
eating shit.
It's gritty,
constantly.
dude.
I know,
Even
but
when
like
you're
you
the
said,
best, even when you're the best skateboarder,
You
you
eat
guys
shit.
saw Nyjah fall.
yes.
Nyjah's fall.
That was
that
insane.
like takes it out of the question
Yeah.
for me. I'm like, as the best skateboarder in the whole world, if I'm falling like that,
Maybe I'll
not
go
doing that.
professional gamer.
Gamer.
I don't know. I just,
get it.
I've
Well,
never
that's
said
an
that
e-sport.
before, but I was just thinking about it. I was just like,
I mean, I get it. I watched them. I could do that. I could
get
do
into
that.
that, dude.
I-
We're all
I
going
know-
to Tokyo next
I,
week.
I follow a few gamers. I know gamers. They got a good life. They're making good money.
For sure.
Really good buddy.
Yeah, and they just play video games, and then they
All
get to
day.
chill and fucking be like, "Sorry,
Yeah, I got a Doritos
I'm
and a Red
busy.
Bull sponsorship.
sick." Where are we at? Sorry, my writing's so
What
bad.
sport?
What band would you be in if you could pick a band?
Black Sabbath.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Good answer.
Was that because Ozzy just died, or was that before?
No, in general.
In general?
In general.
Yeah. What about you? You got
Butthole surfers.
Butthole Surfers.
Dude, I forgot about the old butthole surfers.
Dude, the dude's voice is so good in Butthole Surfers.
super deep.
Yeah, I love it. I love that song. That's so crazy. What sponsor would you have if you could pick any company in the world?
Think about this one because you do
This
not
was-
get to retract it because you'll say something and then
Right.
everyone who asked it to, they're like, "Oh no."
Yeah.
You don't get to do that.
You don't get to do it.
Wait,
One
in
shot.
the world, like in
Any
the
company, you can pick any company that they have to sponsor you, and you're now.
My initial thought is Delta.
That's a good.
I just go to the lounge and hang out all day.
Delta, that's
Yeah, that's for
Stefano,
sure.
what are we thinking?
I'm thinking. I'll just go nice and easy. And I'll say Red Bull.
Yeah.
The safest call.
Red Bull does give you a lot of perks that a lot of other companies don't do. You can go to F1 races, you can go to a lot of cool events, you're in the cool crowd, but the correct answer, Delta.
Delta, yeah, definitely
a good
it's a
one.
private jet company. I thought.
Oh, the private jet company. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, if they fly you,
Yeah, you
Anywhere.
get a private jet
Yeah.
anywhere you want. That's what it is. It's a private jet.
so yeah. Oh, sorry.
That's fair.
You're close though. You were close with Delta. Who would win in a foot race between you two?
Oh, that's a good question. I
Like a
think
spring?
I'm gonna say myself for sure. But just
I
out
don't-
of
I don't know about
confidence.
that.
Just out of confidence.
I don't know about that.
Because I've heard him say a lot. Italians can fight, but they cannot run.
I just think like him being. I
I-
think like him being the soccer player.
I'm not
He
a
think-
soccer player.
But you talked about inspiring to be soccer when you were younger. Like
No, I was saying my friends.
your friends. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm the worst
yeah.
soccer player
All
ever.
right, so maybe you're not.
Like,
so maybe you're not a runner.
They
maybe
call me banana feet because I shoot balls out.
then you're definitely not winning a foot race, old banana.
You're
feet.
forced to throw $100 on a foot race right now with him. Who's taking it?
I think it's going. I'm going him. His determination just seems. He came to
But
the, he
it's
came
all
to answer
mindset.
it, and he's just like me.
I don't know because if
I
we're
might go
talking,
Stefano on this one, Jane. If we want to do a little horse race after the podcast,
Have him run down the
go to
road.
the soccer field.
All right,
Jane.
but it
No,
has
dude.
to be 4-way.
What, how far?
No, we
how,
don't-
How,
yeah,
far,
yeah.
how far
how
are we
far are we
going?
talking?
How far are we going?
100 meters.
Like 100 meters.
100 meters.
All
It's,
right, all right.
it's a short sprint.
Well, can we do
Football field.
50?
Football field,
I'll get
pretty
tired
much.
at
Yeah,
100.
yeah.
Half a football field.
We can go
50 meter.
Half a football
3
field.
mailboxes down.
All right. I like it. We might do this. And if we do it, we'll put it in right here. If we don't, we're live.
If you could take another wakeboarder's trick, and you're like known for like like somebody's badass like little trick, what trick would it be, and who's in what trick would it be? Like
Parks his own grab double cab roll.
yeah that Dan Harf's like little toe back off axis things, or Randall's method to the flats. Like there's
Mike Dowdy, double roll to blind, wake to wake.
That's good.
That's good.
That,
That's
I feel
good.
like that trick really shook things up right
Yeah.
there. That was a trick that was
that was a good
the
one.
first time we seen anything kind of early handle pass into a double. Was
Yeah.
fuck. I would remember
Yeah,
seeing
I loved
was like,
that trick. I love that
trick.
trick. That one was really
Shout
good.
out Mike Dowd.
I'm going to go Sam Brown double back mob.
Yeah. I
That's a
figured
bucket
one of
list.
them would be a
That's a-
Sam Brown.
That's a
trick.
bucket list. And
yeah.
to be
It's
able to just
sick.
pull it
And
out.
he does it so
like,
good. He does it so
Yeah,
clean.
like way too easy.
That is
All
a
the
really
time.
good. That was a really, really good trick.
I think that's it. I mean, I do have biggest inspiration. Sorry, last question. Biggest inspiration in your lives or riders, like who got you? Who fueled the fire?
My dad.
Yeah. I need to stop asking it because everybody's answer is always my dad. And it's like, I get it. I like that.
Yeah.
But
For
yeah.
sure. We can give this. We can think.
I feel like the parents got to get it, dude.
No, I think the parents do got to get it.
Maybe
but
you
it's like,
get two. You can say your parents.
yeah.
We can put a
Excluding your
primary.
And if you
parents,
don't
who's
say your
you
parents,
can
you only
say-
get one.
Nah, I mean, it makes sense. Obviously, all dads should, especially in our line of shit, dads give it.
That's
give
dads.
you the give you the fuel.
Exactly.
If you're in wakeboarding, you have a cool dad.
It's true.
And,
Probably a cool mom too.
right.
Is he married?
Definitely
Is
cool.
that-
Yeah.
Yeah, you
that
cannot
mom.
leave moms out for
No.
sure. My mom too.
We're
Mom's
not
mom,
taking anything away
100%.
from the mom.
No,
We're just
not
saying.
at all.
But if you want some real like inspo from wakeboarding, Shane, cue up that video because we got some real inspo. Like we talked about like some tricks that we were looking at, like thinking about on the break. We've talked a lot of good ideas, but this ladies and gentlemen, is some real fucking inspo right here. We
but I don't know if our audio is gonna play.
We don't need audio.
Okay. Oh yeah, because it's definitely not even.
we can play the audio over top of it.
This is
Boys,
just,
I don't know where I saw this online the other day, but this is
Dude, I saw this one
is some true inspo. You got to squint your eyes a little bit because this is obviously super real.
Yes, of course.
This is AI can do a lot, but it can't not Zeech, dude. It's pretty bad. Dude, how's
That's
that
a
flip
heavy
off
drop,
the
though.
waterfall, dude? That was pretty gnarly. We're watching some AI.
Dude, the first
They say Dom Hermler on that shot.
AI wakeboarding is so crazy because there's so many different physics that AI
Yes.
is just not
Yeah.
aware of.
dude,
that,
like the guy you were talking about before the Rayleigh, like against the
exactly.
rope.
AI would think that's
we
possible.
could get AI to do it.
Do
though.
it. Yeah, we definitely could. But there's like some of these shots I actually think that looked like Dom. Like
Yeah.
No,
that,
that
that
does
looks-
a lot like Dom, dude.
Yeah,
That's
that
definitely Dom.
steals it from.
It says istic on it.
yeah.
Yeah. I
That's
feel
good.
like someone just
pause
put
it for- Is
there
clips
more?
of Dom
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
the AI
Why-
and like was like generate more of this.
That was
Oh,
a
yeah.
Dom shot. It goes
Yeah.
Dom Hermler.
Dom,
No, it's in Spanish.
and
Oh yeah, so we got jet ski fucking Johnny on this one, dude. This
This
clip
is
was
this is just beautiful.
and I feel like he was really close to. I'm not going to leak too much, but I feel like the vision was sick on this.
Oh wow!
Execution was really bad.
The vision.
Johnny got cocky right here.
this is where it got.
Oh.
What did
Yeah,
you
he
think
tried to
was going to
ride the
happen when
shoreline.
when you're driving around with your feet as your hands on the steering wheel?
I would have done
I
at least
love-
further from shore.
I love he did that spin out and he assumed that he wasn't pointing straight at shore. And he was just like, man, I'll just take a little left hook.
Like he
left
didn't
foot on
just
this
turn
one,
away
dude.
from shore.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you need some real inspo at wakeboarding, make sure you get on YouTube and check that last shit out because if you can't find the trick you want, you can definitely see what a location looks like doing a 40-foot backflip off of a waterfall.
AI wakeboarding shit is just so
You're right. They
amazing.
have a lot to worry about. They got like hands. They got the rope. The water's going all over the
Yeah,
place, and they're like
everything.
rotating.
But it just always turns out really like it's almost working. You're like, okay, I can see. And then out of nowhere, they just like the rope disappears and goes to the other hand, and they're now going the other way, and then they like flip, and you're just like,
We're fucking laughing about it right now, but like seriously, this is going to piss me off when like seriously, like people are generating this kind of like. There's going to be shit that looks so much like
Yes.
it. That's you're going to be seriously. We're in the of AI. I feel like we're in like the Nintendo 64 phase of version of AI. Like this shit is going to get so much better.
Yeah.
To where like we're not going to.
like what if
Like why? Do
what
you
if
even have to
Felix,
do it?
What if even Felix just put that? It was just a normal rail. There was no light post,
And he
he
put
put
the
it
light
in there, and he goes, add a light post next to this like rail, and it just
Felix's post does look AI,
does look
and I think
AI.
someone should look into this shit. Tell you the truth.
Verification
I'm not
needed.
buying it. I know it was like done around 2000, probably 17 or so, but Felix's shots fucking crazy, dude. What's going on?
I remember back in the day, so we made fun of Trevor Hansen when he was here about it, but it's the idea that he had to fake a shot on a rail and they like splashed water and you could see the rope like dipped down a little bit and it was like totally fake and he would like regret it. He was like, I didn't really mean to. It was just for the shot. They needed it. But I wanted to do a contest with other wakeboarders that was, you have to do a real trick and it's a real photo shoot, but you have to make it look as fake as possible. So you got to figure out, you can almost like style your
Wow,
hair and
okay.
like wear like starched clothing. So it looks like it's not flapping in the wind, but you have to do a shot.
Interesting.
And
Shane.
it like looks, make a real shot look as fake as possible. And I was like, that's actually pretty
So wait,
Yeah, that's a crazy
Trevor was just standing
I
on
think
a rail.
I think his dad. He was young, and his dad needed a shot for their water ski school.
And it was super.
wakeboard, so
It was super cold. He didn't want to do it, so it was just like
Yeah.
just
He stood
just
on the
stand there.
rail.
He was probably like 15 or 16.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
so
his dad was like, he was like, just stand.
Stand there
Yeah.
And do it. Yeah.
poke it a little bit.
It's almost as bad as I remember. So Oakley made shoes, and I was sponsored by Oakley Shoes
Yeah.
at one point, and we drilled shoes onto a wakeboard
That is
to make
sick.
it look like I was. It wasn't wake skating really at the time, but I was wearing shoes as the boots, but like there wasn't any plates, and we just drilled shoes, and I did like Rayleighs
Fake
and
skater.
flips. It was a fake skater, but it was like. I mean, it was a real shot that looked sort of fake.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
So
a
it was like
cool-
in that
that's a
same
cool idea.
category. It was terrible.
Maybe what if that's a new wakeboarder is just like someone rows like wake skate and they just put and they just do all this fucking shit.
Or put
That's like this super hash wakeboarder. They're like, I wear.
yeah.
There ain't no screws going through my shoes, dude.
Yeah, that was the crazy part too. Is there was like bolts through my shoes, and I was like, "Mom, it was mom's idea, and we did it."
Don't blame that shit on mom. I guess we can blame
I
it
was
on
like
mom.
young. I was
Yeah,
like
you can blame it on-
13.
we'll blame it on Trevor Sandson's dad. We'll blame it on him.
It's good stuff.
That's funny, man. How's Banksy? They say Banksy's unmasked.
I understand it, but they've tried to do this before because they also thought that the guy from Massive Attack, one of the band members, was Banksy because every time Massive Attack was on tour, a new Banksy came out in one of those cities and stuff. So they tried to say this.
I think they're friends though.
I think they are friends. So it's like it's very questionable, but it's a guy that doesn't look like who you think Banksy would look like. Like he's like an older dude.
Well,
that's
he's been paying for 30 years.
Yeah.
No,
I was gonna
just
say,
I'm
like,
not-
I mean,
nobody knows what he looks like anyways. I'm just saying whenever somebody showed me, if somebody showed me 5 pictures of people and were
They've
like, who do
I
you
would
think-
have never.
I would have never picked that
All this
dude.
time through
Yeah.
the years, every like 5 years, they go, Banks, we found out who Banksy is. We found out who Banksy is. And like, it's always bullshit. But like, I feel like
They're
I feel
trying
like
to,
I feel
but
like
it's
they
still
got
not
it.
evidence. It's just a lot of really good.
There's a lot of
sketches.
photos of him like around the same paintings and kind of like.
yeah, and they've like documented like where he traveled.
What do you
and
think
all
he
of
feels
this.
like right now? Do you think he's like, fuck?
I don't think he gives a shit. He's fucking Banksy. He's done
And
it.
it's been like you said, 30 years.
I mean,
He's
no
been
one's
uncovered.
really, you're right. No one's really got away with like,
and
like that kind of like
for the
anonymity.
yeah. But
Animosity.
honestly,
Animosity.
so Banksy wasn't. I mean, for the last while, it wasn't one person. This is a
No,
crew.
I'm not saying as a
of
team.
So it's like
I mean, he's
he
buying
could-
like whale ships to go down to Antarctica and shit. So he's doing.
No,
he has
that's
a
like,
team.
It's like
obviously.
it's a full production. It's like a full. Crew.
Yeah, it's not a
It's
some
not
dude-
just the
it's
guy
like-
that goes
It's not
around.
a dude in the
and-
garage doing stencils with a headlamp on.
Yeah.
Like he does. I mean, he probably does that too, but
Yeah. No, it's crazy though. It's great. I wondered also, do you think the value of the art will go down because he's been faced?
Ooh.
well,
Like half of what Banksy was is it was
there's
like this
that's
anonymous person.
That's one of his mottos. He goes, no one cared about my work until they didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
So it's like, do they like? That's a question you just
Yeah.
asked. And now that we know, when he puts up something, does it still?
Does it have his
still-
now that we know that there's a
Of course
face
it will. I
attached to
feel
it?
like in a
yeah,
maybe
his-
it won't. I don't know. There's something is
It's
gone
crazy.
about it.
It
maybe.
is something is different there, but I mean, I'm always a big Banksy fan, so
He's probably got all this war shit out right now. He's probably got some good Banksy murals coming.
you know, I actually have been bummed
He's
that he
super
hasn't been
anti-war.
doing more stuff, like even like doing some clowning on some
The last one
politics
he-
stuff,
the last
some
one he-
ice stuff. He could have made some great ice like things, like come over here and do some
Yeah,
like,
totally,
about
yeah.
ice and whatever is all going on, like this war in Iran. Like there's things that he could be doing.
He's probably worried. The last one he did was really sick. It was he did one on this wall in England, and it was like this judge like beating like a civilian down, and then it was a mural, but then they came the next like couple days,
Oh,
and they
yeah.
erased it, and then all you see is the shadow of it's pretty much a silhouette of the actual thing, and they couldn't get it off.
That's
So now that's what's left there is just them trying to scrub this off, and you still see the fucking shadow, the silhouette
yeah,
of
the silhouette. of
same
The
thing.
power of
Yeah.
Banksy in the back.
Banksy's the shit, dude. I used to
Yeah.
love like
I
he
love-
inspired me for a while. I was like I was doing a lot of
I liked you did a lot of little Banksy
During
style
yeah.
stencil work, but I loved the one on the prison. Did you ever see the video of? So it's like really tight on him, and he's like doing the stencil, and it's just slowly pulling out, and you see it's on this brick wall, and it keeps pulling out, and it's like it's prisoners leaving like a jail, and it's like they've tied napkins together and they're like climbing down, and then it just keeps pulling out to this drone shot, and he's done the stencil on a prison, and it's like on the prison wall, and it's just like just the beauty of the video. Like, takes like 2 minutes to get to the reveal, and you're like, oh my God, that's crazy. Yeah, good stuff.
Well, boys, man, been a hell of an episode, dude. I really appreciate you two boys driving a couple minutes down the street, dude, and coming hanging out.
Of course.
We'll have to do it again, dude.
We appreciate you guys.
Whenever,
man.
guys. Thanks for the invite. Like
dude.
it was great.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you for the words of wisdom.
Thank you for naming the Twizzler.
Yeah,
Of course, man.
Yeah.
Always ready to give ideas.
A lot went down this episode,
It did.
or at least on the brakes.
At least on the radio.
Awesome.
Yeah, boys, but seriously, appreciate what y'all do. Y'all are like we said, wakeboarding's in good hands is because of boys like you and the parents who raised y'all and got y'all into the situation, dude.
And all of the outliers.
Seriously, y'all, yeah, the outliers. Shout out outliers.
Shout out
Go
to
check
the
them
Outliers.
out on Instagram. Go give them a follow. And edits coming out soon.
For
Big things
sure.
happening, dude. I hear it. I see the boys writing every damn day. They out there getting after it. I hear all the hoots and hollers, dude.
I can't wait for the tour this year. See,
Tour's gonna be
I want you
sick.
boys to, show up, do it.
Will do. Thank you, man.
Take some of these boys off of their fucking pedestals.
Love it, boys. Hey, thank y'all for coming by. If you're watching on YouTube, just give us a subscribe, man. We're creeping up on 1,000.
Yeah.
Hit that button, smash it up.
Love it.
And
Love it,
thank
baby.
you all the Patreon members supporting it. Congratulations, RJ Flake taking down the top shelf member of was it Loose Towels?
Loose towels. Yeah.
There we go, baby. All right, boys. Daniel Johnson, Stefano Comollo, Shane Bonifay, Parks signing off. Love y'all. Episode
night.
29. The books.